Come on in, Seri_bot. We made PB and pickle sandwiches.
Congratulations! You ever had eggnog there, Luca?
Eggnog?
Eggnog!
Yeah.
Delectable drink of holiday seasons. Straight from the carton.
Totally. I like eggnog.
But have you had it with ginger ale?
No. However, you know what's really fun is my friends from Montreal. They were talking just randomly. They were talking about putting milk in Pepsi.
I've done that before a couple of times. Where did you go, by the way?
Where am I?
Where are you?
Uh-oh, did I disconnect with you? I think I may have got disconnected.
What? My friend. Where did you
Or
go?
nor. Or nor.
Oh, no, indeed. Whatever shall I do with my friend without my friend? I came all this way to see them, and I don't know where they are. Where did my friend go?
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
My ghostly friend. My Pokemon friend. My friend-shaped friend of friendship.
A friend-shaped friend. I love it. You can use VNet for 10 minutes to see if it works well enough for you.
Oh, right. You have to buy it. It costs money to do the thing, which is a shame.
Okay, well, how about...
At the very least, I can have you here as a little reactive PNG tuber from Fujitech.
Let me get a fun little one going. Let's see what I can do.
It's a bit of a shame, but
do we want
Also, hi everybody. Welcome to the stream.
Oh.
A bit of an interesting start. You should have seen it earlier. We got it set up already. But unfortunately, VTube Studios like collab thing costs some money in order to actually fully do for a time. Otherwise, you guys get like a 5-minute demo, which is a shame. But oh well, what can you do about that kind of thing?
Right, it's okay. It's okay. It's the time we spend together that counts.
As
right?
friends. This is what the friendship matters.
The friendship. Okay, should we do Banana Gengar? Should we do Cow Gengar? Should we do playing video games Gengar? Or should we do what do you feel? Or should we just keep with my Galarian Gengar?
I feel like in the sake of Spooky Month, which one is your spookiest model?
The spookiest one. Ooh. Well, I mean, this one, my banana one, kind of looks like I'm in a costume.
That and your eyes glow ominously for some weird reason.
Yeah, because it's like banana meditation or something. Oh, I did the opposite. Oopsies.
It is my K-Bog thing.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna call it banana.
Let me just test it.
Take that! Banana.
Bananas indeed. Well, there you go, everyone. I gotta set up everything else again on the other game channel. But for those who just came in and whatnot, we are going to be playing some Power Wash Simulator on account that I couldn't hang out with Peach today and friends, which is a shame. But in the sake of Thanksgiving, I've got together with my friend Lucatronosaurus. Are you still called that, or are you just Luke the Ghost now?
You can call me Lucatronosaurus Rex if you want to, but it's more of like an older nickname that I used as my Twitch name, and then when things were starting to get a little bit more, I don't know, serious, I was like, let's make it make sense.
Why so serious, Luca?
Why so serious? I know indeed. Mwahaha.
But anyway, we're joining here together to play some Power Wash Simulator. Just to have a good old chill time. Especially on account that before this I was with another friend of mine playing Hitman Blood Money. So it's nice to just play a more serene game that doesn't involve me killing people for money. Instead of cleaning up messes for money. Still capitalism involved though, but hey, it's for a better purpose.
A little bit of a different kind of evil, am I right?
I wouldn't say
Or
evil.
not. That's
I
true.
wouldn't say evil per se. It's just getting the good monies.
This is true. Getting the good monies. A good, honest...
Honest to goodness monies by cleaning a witch's house.
Yeah. Now, oops, sorry, brain. Where's my brain?
In
it
your
left
head,
my body.
assumedly.
Maybe. I need to join you. Somehow.
Well, first off, I need to start the job.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
That would probably help.
That would help.
And now I can do this. Allow players to join the session. Yeah. Invite the friend. Where's my friend invite? There we go.
I see a thing. I see a thing. Play the game. Le wee wee.
First, let me read our client's description of the place.
Superpower services! You made it! Phew! I'm due to host this year's Halloween party, and my castle's been hit by a muck spell. You see, there was a bit of a rift growing in the witch community, while most of us have embraced a new take on Halloween. More color, vibrancy, and celebration. Some, like us, the Sour Sisters, are still a bit more stuck in their ways. They'd rather we mostly mosey around the woods, pick a few noxious herbs, flung them in the cauldron, then some random offcuts, and pass the night away pouring scary faces on each other. You don't know about you, but that's the last thing I need right now. So I just finished decking out the place for the festival fun when the Sour Sisters muck spell struck. Shameless sabotage. But the only way to deal with negative energy is to blast it with another positive energy, and, in this particular case, with a whole lot of water. So please, spray away so I can get this party started.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Jess. I think something interesting happened where I got denied?
Denied?
Join. Yes. Steam. Steam.
Is it being goofy?
It is. It is. You accepted an invitation. Unable to connect to the host. But why? I want to clean a witch's house with my friend. Okay.
Maybe you have to be the host and I can try and join it to see if that works instead.
Well, it's possible it's because I don't actually have it. I don't have the witch's...
Oh, well, that's an easy fix. You just go to the DLC shop and it's free.
Is it free? Oh,
It's free!
I'm so sorry for the delay there.
That's all good, buddy boy. Don't you worry, my dearest friend. My little Pokemon ghost. In the meantime, I can explore this place and see what the heck's all about.
Go do some exploring. Okay, so Power Wash.
If you go to the Power Wash Simulator thing on your library, you should be able to just go to the store directly.
Wallace and Gromit. Ooh, what a fun time.
That one costs some money, unfortunately. I have a weird tactic in this game where I use my control stick to move around and whatnot, and to use the buttons and spray, and then I just use the mouse to like move around my camera and my toggle.
I remember when we cleaned the train that you were telling me about that. Which
We did do that.
Strategy. Power Wash Sim. Halloween.
It should be a seasonal thing.
I'm just gonna look it up. Spoop Street? No. Okay. Power Wash. Ultimate Satisfaction. Power Wash Simulator. Beautiful. Okay, so what we got here. Download Power Wash Simulator demo. Buy Power. I already have it. Oh, I have to go to my library. I'm going into the store. Ugh. Okay.
I sent you a link to it on your Discord chat or your Discord messenger thing.
Did ya? Okay.
I
Thank
did
you for your
indeed.
patience with me. Thank you all.
Listen, Luke, we're here to have a good time, not to judge people or whatnot. It's Thanksgiving, darn it! And if people are going to be angry with you, then they shall face my wrath.
Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome, buddy. It's all good. Scooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. What are you thankful for, Luca? Hello, Peach. Nice of you to make your entrance.
In Steam.
Peach as am I.
Glad you could join us.
Was it because of
Stay a
Thanksgiving that you're
while.
full of food there, Peach Cola? Being the Canadian wink wink that you are.
Are you also Canadian, Peach?
No, not really.
Okay.
They're an honorary Canadian on account that they showed me a bottle of maple syrup as their official Canadian license. That's an actual thing that happened on stream. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yes, it was midstream that we were playing a game of golf, and they were telling me that they were Canadian. I was like, all right, show me proof, and then they just showed me a picture of a bottle of maple syrup.
That's so good. That's so good. That's
By
what
the
we're doing.
way, Peach, I showed Luca how to do the collab thing in VTube Studio. However, I forgot to mention that you have to pay money to do that, so we only got to do it for like 5 minutes, and then they disconnected automatically. Which is a shame, but at least they know how to do it, and I know how to post it.
Oh, Polobes_box. How did you get here?
We're getting closer and closer. I'm gonna be joining you in a sec there, Jess. If you need
Not
to
to
start
worry there,
cleaning,
buddy boy. It's
feel
all
free.
good.
Feel free.
Buddy
to
boy, goofy girl, prestigious person, whatever you are.
You?
Bonafide proof of being Canadian is possession of maple syrup. Oh wait, that was Sparky talking. Yes, I've got Panda, or I got my Sparky actually speaking to you now, so you can hear the spooky laughters and whatnot that constantly haunt me every time somebody shows up in chat. So I'm not crazy.
Hey,
Also, I got Jackal working again, so he can speak properly without being like a robotic little freak. There's like a microchip behind his neck for some reason, or rather lack thereof. It was inside of his hat, specifically.
oh, was it really? Oh, Jackal.
Oh, Jackal. You and your shenanigans of getting kidnapped by AI corporative scumbags and being turned into some sort of brainwashed psychopath.
Yeah.
Oh, you goofer. You silly geen.
Oh, Jackal.
Also, yes, we knew that you were already crazy, Peach. That's not news for anybody.
Peach is small,
Crazy.
aren't they?
I agree,
I
Sparky.
was
They're very
crazy
tiny.
once.
They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Do they really?
No.
Okay. Okay. I keep getting to got Steam? Yes, Steam is installed. Play this game now. Click on it. Nothing.
Is it already open?
Well, yeah, I do have Power Wash open, but I'm gonna just close it for a second. Whew. Okay, download. Oh, okay.
Take your time, buddy. It's all good.
Oh my goodness. What the? Oh my gosh. Are you a zombie rat?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. You don't know. You don't know nothing.
I don't. I know nothing.
Anywho,
That was awesome.
also nice that you can actually hear what Sparky says about you there, Peach. I'm very, very thankful for that. I wish I had set that up a long time ago, because that's literally has happened for like who knows how long. But now you can actually hear him say it, which is lovely.
I keep coming to this wall here, and it won't let me keep moving. This is so interesting.
Perhaps, like, what are you experiencing here, if I may ask?
Okay, let's see if I can describe this. So, I am in Steam,
Mm-hmm.
and I found the Power Wash Simulator Halloween Seasonal 2024. Oh, maybe this is the issue.
No, it should be the right one. There's only
Is
one.
it 2024? Okay.
Yes.
And then I scroll down, and I see Download Power Wash Simulator Halloween Seasonal 2024. Free. Okay, cool. Download. I click on the green download button, and then it boots up Power Wash Simulator.
And then
Future Lab, and then Power Wash Simulator, and then it takes me to the main screen, and I see the specials. You know, venture out to clean special locations and vehicles, and I do
Yes.
see the spooky house. And so I click on it, and then I see seasonal specials. Oh, wait, you said it was a seasonal special. Oh,
yes.
oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we got it. Okay, maybe you can re-invite me. Let's see what happens.
Is that where you were getting messed up? Because to be fair, I got messed up myself because I was looking for it myself and then realized, oh wait, it's seasonals too.
Oh, okay, I think I found your invite. We're loading. We're here. Just past the west.
Oh, my buddy boy, my special little ghost eater or
Hello.
dream eater boy. Your thing is going crazy against me. But yes, we're here now, here to clean this witch's. I assume it's a witch. Somebody's castle. That got messed up by other witches. Witches. But now we're here, ready to begin, and I can get started on all this.
Oh, huzzah! Let's do the thing.
Let us do it and let it be done.
I know this place looks a little creepy right now, but fret not. Once you get going, it will soon brighten.
I love it.
Come on in, Kasumasu 2424. We made PB and pickle sandwiches.
Oh my god, they're so
Karsumasu, lovely emotes. Love to see the little gremlin cat. How you doing? Good to see ya.
Hello. Welcome in.
In fact, I may have something just for you. Actually, inside isn't very better, and I don't even have the Sour Sister spell to blame for that. At least you're being honest.
I am going to start with this. No, what am I going to start with? I'm going to start with a pumpkin. I think that's what I'm going to start with. I want to clean a pumpkin.
You want to clean a pumpkin?
I do. This one looks sad. I'm going to clean him.
And there's this little fella right here. Make him a lot more orange. As everything should be. Everything must be orange.
Everything must be orange.
Everything must be orange.
What rhymes with orange? Sporange.
Orange.
Door hinge. Sklorange.
Blorange.
Blorange. Warange. No, these I don't know if these are words anymore, Jess.
I'm pretty sure the only word we said is door hinge.
Which is 2 words technically.
Exactly.
Oh. Footing.
What have you learned? Nothing rhymes with orange.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Double double spoils and cuddles. It's wicked being a witch. Bless this hex. What a lovely sign.
Love it.
Dolly Gamer 4,
Orange.
glad you could join us.
Hello,
Stay
Dolly.
a
Good to
while.
see you. My precious little mansion frog. How the heck are you?
You're like a little cat person now. I love it.
Well, I mean, Karamasu showed me some Neckwork emotes, so I figured I'd show them a little Neckwork myself.
Aww.
As myself! You're just missing out the light pitch that usually comes with it.
Hmm. So, Jess, are you going to be dressing up for Halloween this year?
Yeah, I didn't really think about it. I do have like a couple of like cosmetics for sure that I could apply, but I didn't really think about dressing up per se for Halloween. I do have something planned for Halloween, 1 or 2 things. One's either going to be a D&D one-shot of a story that I have, that I got at a Comic-Con, that I want to try and do, which I still need to set
That's
up
awesome.
the Roll20 setting for, but I got to take some time to do that. The other is, thanks to Wolfie giving me a bunch of money, I have to play a
Wolfie.
spider game, and I don't like spiders.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
called
no.
Huntsman.
Oh my god. Not the Huntsman spider. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You're taking place in a facility, alone,
Mhm.
with outbreak of I think want to say a giant, but it could be multiple giant huntsman spiders that want to kill you.
Oh
And
my.
I gotta try the demo of that game that just came out just a few days ago. So wish me luck.
I wish you the greatest amount of luck.
And
Oh my-
you guys better be there watching me suffer for your own entertainment, you sick freaks. That's all I can say.
Oh my.
Last time, have to endure whatever chaos you have to deal with on my own. Y'all better be there, or else I'm not gonna play it. Understand? You understand?
Yee.
Not to mention, if I feel bad about myself or anything like that, I could just watch Peach's first playthrough of, what was the game called? Indigo Park, and how they freaked out over a soundbite that they already had on their own stream.
Oh.
And that made me feel a lot better. At least in that game, they didn't have to deal with their own phobias and whatnot. I actually have to deal with something that I personally get very uncomfortable about whenever I
Oh,
see them.
gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Your
okay
game
with
didn't feature
spiders,
heights, Peach. Mine features my own worst enemy.
but- No.
Well, actually, that's failure, but the other one being spiders.
Yeah. I'm usually good with spiders around me, but I don't want them touching me.
I don't think anybody does. I think that's just a common thing in general.
Hmm.
I realize the gargoyles in the front are cats with wings.
Are they?
They are.
Kitties.
Little
Kitties.
little kitty cats.
Okay, cats. Meow meow. I think. Am I gonna dress up? There's like a spirit Halloween pretty close to where I live, and I kind of want to just go perusing, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have the money to spend, so I may just have to be a Gengar again. I have a Gengar onesie.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Half a stream, but glad you could join us. Stay a
Oh my gosh,
while.
Dolly, that's my emote. I love that.
That reminds me, I did get a gift sub for you to use your emotes with now.
Did you get a gift sub?
I got a gifty sub.
You got a
A sub
gifty
of gifts.
A sub of gifts. Oh my goodness. That means I gotta get you a link to the Discord.
Oh, before I forget, there is something that I recently got from a friend of mine, a certain Owly friend, who made something just for me that I kind of forgot I commissioned.
Hmm.
Let's see if I can find it here. It's an adorable picture of a very precious bean hanging out with a very handsome lad. With the finest of attire, if I do say so myself, which I will.
Oh, look at that.
Little Jess and Dawn. Thank you, Al. I'll make sure to give you a shout out before I forget. They're a lovely artist that deserves all the hugs and cuddles and borgors and empanadas. There you go.
All
Go check out my
underscore
friend.
owl.
They do great art.
Kudos to you.
Follow. There she blows. There she blows.
It's her, my goat. I'll be pretty. I might put Dawn. Like I might just cut it out and add it as a emote, and then the Jess thing I might add as a back I want to say profile thing, because they're both really good, and I really appreciate it. So
Very well drawn.
kudos to you, Al.
Oh, hello, caged leprechaun. How did
Hi,
you get here?
Cage Leprechaun, how you doing? Hydrate? You want me to hydrate? Okay, I can do that.
Don't want to dehydrate.
Heavens to Betsy, no.
Evan Sabetsky, no.
Ow. And this requires an extreme thirst.
Mmm. That's a big old... That's a big old thing. Man, oh man, it's been a while since I have power washed.
When was the last time you power washed? Was that with me with the trade?
No, I think I was doing a stream where I was trying to clean the, fire hall.
Ah, yes. That was like
I
the last
don't-
one I did before the train went with you.
Okay, yeah, I don't even know how far along I got.
Doing good, how are you doing? I'm having a nice time. I enjoyed my Thanksgiving. Although, to be fair, my Thanksgiving meal, in a sense, was some leftover nachos and some hash browns. And then before that, for lunch, or should I say brunch, considering I woke up at like around 11:45 a.m., I went to Timmy's. I got myself a Thanksgiving stack burger, which is turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and I think some like fried onions or something like that. And I also had a pumpkin spice ice cap. The sandwich was okay. It's not my favorite, but I enjoyed the ice cap more than I thought I would, which was nice. So overall, I'd give that like a 7. I should have gone for the turkey club next time. I do enjoy me a good old club.
This is
But
a
overall, it was pretty good.
this is a Tim Hortons.
Yes, Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons. I'm loving it.
Nice. Yeah, I usually get the turkey club there. Unfortunately, I can't eat tomatoes anymore, Jess.
Well, I mean, I don't like tomatoes, period, so...
Okay.
Although, I guess that means ketchup's out of the way, too, in which case you have my condolences. Same with tomato sauce.
Yeah, and hot sauce, because I've been getting so much acid reflux.
Oh dear.
It's an ouchie. And
My poor little Gengar friend is having some tummy troubles.
I know, my little tummy.
I mean, on the plus side, that'd be good as a special move to disorient your enemies, but at the same time, you probably don't want to deal with that.
Is there a move that, like a Pokemon move that deals with tummy troubles?
Well, you said acid reflux, so I would assume that the closest move would be acid.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
I don't know if there's actually like a Pokemon vomiting kind of move.
There's
per se.
a move called gastric acid,
Yeah, that
where
works.
it nullifies your opponent's ability. There's a move called belch, where if you eat a berry, you can then use the move.
Oh. Well, it's more like burping rather than like throwing up.
This is true, but close. Oh, I fell off the stairs.
Out of all the things I'd be discussing on our Power Wash simulator, I didn't suspect which move would be best qualified as with Pokemon throwing up on their opponent. But you know, these conversations kind of happen sometimes, so whatever
Sometimes
keeps the boat
they
rolling.
do. Yeah, sometimes they do.
Whatever keeps the
Oh,
airplane
wow.
swimming.
Exactly. Exactly. We gotta keep that airplane swimming all day long.
I'm glad I got the day off today, but I kind of wish I had it tomorrow, considering that tomorrow's my Friday. So I still gotta work then. But thankfully, I have a later shift, so.
Oh, that's
If I'm
good.
not, if I'm not mistaken, Pete, you're doing something with Johnny tomorrow. If I'm correct on that. I could be very wrong, so please inform me if I'm incorrect. Got a pair of new headphones recently, so it's going to be interesting to try those on later. Ooh. New headphones is always fun to deal with in terms of like the right audio settings and such like that. Here, let me give you an example to help you out. That help? You're probably not trying them on right now, but I hope you come back to this VOD later and then try that out to see if that's going to be piercing enough. As for everybody else, I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not sorry at all.
Baby, I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Maybe I should put a loud tag in beside myself to make sure people can know that I'm a very loud person.
I have a friend who does that. It could be helpful.
And of course, my loudness definitely helps in terms of when people have breakdowns in the Ace Attorney series. I wasn't actually wearing them then. I figured, but you can come back to that point later and see if that would work for you.
Mm.
If you're curious.
Ooh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just cleaning some walls. Cleaning some walls.
Cleaning some walls. Ribbity-doo.
Hey. Actually, you know what, Jess? I am kind of remembering my last Power Wash sim. You gave me the whole, what was it? The whole
Enchilada.
Sonic. Was it a Sonic?
Oh, no,
playthrough? Or no, it was Crash Bandicoot. Was it? You gave me like a whole playlist to play on my stream, and I'm like,
Yes,
oh,
it was. I talked about Wrath of Cortex, but I also showed you. I don't know if it was this stream, but I showed you the Snake Eater song from Metal Gear 3.
Yes, I remember Snake Eater. Yes.
I was talking mostly about the mic. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. I have a Yeti microphone that I use myself, so. Although the pair I have right now does come with a headset. But I only use that when I'm like playing with Xbox through their online chat system rather than like my PC. But if this thing ever came out, I have a backup just in case. Hopefully that doesn't happen anytime soon.
It's always good to have a backup.
Also, I think I have like a thing of like earwax on my left ear that I wish I had a cotton swab for. Hopefully I can figure that out. It's bothering me a bit today.
Careful with the cotton swabs.
I don't have any cotton swabs, so I can't do anything about it.
But
Kinda
like,
just
yeah,
have to
cotton
let it
swabs
roll
and
out.
ears, they can, like, I'm sure they do help clean, but I have heard
They're not
some
designed for
scary
ears.
stories. Yeah, I've heard some scary stories.
I put a cotton swab in my ear, and when I pulled it out, there was an alien parasite waiting inside.
Could you imagine?
That sounds like some sort of Goosebumps story.
Oh my gosh, did you just say Goosebumps?
Goosebumps.
Oh my goodness.
Viewer beware, you're in for a scare.
Oh my word.
I never watched the TV show, but I remember seeing the covers of some books when I was in elementary school. There were a couple that freaked me out, but I think the biggest one that disturbed me the most was the Shocker on Shock Street, which was a giant praying mantis.
Oh golly. Golly gosh.
Good golly gracious, it was very, very scary. However, I did learn a couple of years ago something interesting about R.L. Stein's books, according to himself anyway. Nobody ever dies.
Thank goodness.
They either get like transformed or have something weird happen within their lives, but nobody actually ever dies. The exception being the monster that's like in the problem is already dead and has come
Right.
back from the dead.
And you know what? I kind of really appreciate that.
It's nice to tell a scary story without anybody having to actually perish.
Exactly. Well, like, Goosebumps... So yeah, I have an older brother. He's about 8 years older than me. And, when I was really young, like 3 years old, sometimes my parents would go out, you know, on a little date or something, or have to go see some adult friends, and my brother would look after me. And, it was always around, like, I don't know, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. My brother would be like, okay, Luke, time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. And I'm like, no, don't make me to go to bed. And then he'd say, okay, well then you have to stay up and watch Goosebumps with me. And I'm like, okay, I guess. And I remember this one night in particular where it was the story of the ventriloquist dummy.
Slappy.
Like suck out the souls of people and turn them into other ventriloquist dummies.
What?
And
Is that what he does?
It's what I remembered. Don't
I mean,
quote me on that.
That sounds accurate to him.
But I just remember feeling so scared as a little 3-year-old that I have never been able to watch a scary movie since. Which, yeah, but that's not entirely true. I have seen some scary movies now, but growing up, yeah, could not watch a scary movie. My imagination got a little too rampant for me, and I had lots of nightmares because of the Goosebumps subjectation. That's not a word. You know.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm older and grown up, I don't want to be grown up, but
Happens to all of us, buddy. Whether we like to it or not.
no. But yeah, it was this. I think I want to give it another try. That might be a good thing to try out. Though
You could do like a Halloween stream where you could watch Goosebumps videos. You probably won't be able to keep the VOD, but it'd be nice trying to do some community thing.
could be fun.
Whether you like it or not, Luca, you will have to grow up and be an adult Gengar.
No. Say it ain't so, Jess. Say it ain't so.
It ain't so.
Thank you.
I mean, you wanted me to say it, but it's still true, regardless.
I think Bees is right. Growing up is the scariest thing ever.
And spiders.
And spiders. I'm not a big fan of heights.
Neither is Peach. Or Blaze the cat.
Though I have tried to conquer my fear many, many, many times. And I have been successful. So maybe I'm a little bit better, but they will always give me that stomach flippy feeling.
Mm-hmm. I used to be a very cowardly kid when I was growing up. Since I'm on the spectrum, the biggest things for me were like sudden surprises, which still freak me out to this day. I don't like surprises, but I love giving them. Or loud sudden noises.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Whether it be like a sudden flash, or if it just started quiet and then honestly grew louder and louder and louder as it progressed. Specifically, one specific thing I could think of was THX when they did their things. So whenever my family and whatnot had like a Pixar movie like Monsters Inc. and whatnot, I'd have to leave the room and wait a minute or so just so the THX thing could pass by, and then I could go back up downstairs and watch the movie with my family. Either that, or I had to bury my head underneath the couch just to make sure I could suppress the noise, because I hated it. And I don't know why they did that. It still gives me goosebumps to this day, or it gives me just pre-childhood shivers of uncomfort. But I'm a lot better now. Another thing was, I used to be there were many games when I was growing up that my brother had that freaked me out. Specifically, one of the games being SpongeBob Nightmare in Bikini Bottom, or Terror of the Krusty Krab, I think that was.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Even the title screen was scary because there was it's a SpongeBob SquarePants. Said, oh, what the heck is going on? Why is everything so scary all of a sudden?
Yeah.
And the fact that some of the openings were horrific in nature, where Plankton was monstrously outside as a giant eyeball while looking at a couple having a diner. It was a creepy game, to be sure. A game that I will conquer next year, I swear. I promise you I will do it next year. That'll be one of the games, for sure, that I can find. But, yeah, it freaked me out a lot, and I had a hard time sleeping in certain cases because I was watching them play it.
Totally fair.
Another thing that was funny enough was Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. We had the Sonic Mega Collection, which had a bunch of classic Sonic games. One of them being Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine that I love as a guy, as an adult now, that I played a lot and beat.
Yeah.
But as a child, the opening sequence is just a blank screen which has the letters or the name Dr. Robotnik at the top left corner. And then all of a sudden, Eggman's ugly mug flashes before the screen 3 times before the title sequence rolls out in an animation. But every time that would happen, I would scream and run or panic.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Isn't it odd how the imminent arrival of visitors seems to always add a thick layer of dirt to every surface?
It's very odd.
I'm sure this bedroom looked fine yesterday.
I'm sure too.
People don't confuse my voice, my witch's voice, with Wendy Oldbag.
Although now I think about it, I'm not sure I've ever cleaned it. I just move from room to room whenever one from the one I'm in it gets a bit much. Anyway, getting there now.
Trying to do my impression of Gruntilda.
Is it okay if I pick your brain about how you make some of your voices as a voice coach?
Ooh, yeah, you can try and do that. I'll try my best to explain it.
Okay, well, and I'll try my best to ask some like questions in a way that makes sense. But so like let's say that the witch's voice you just did. Is
Yeah.
it yeah? Is it like a? Are you talking a bit like through your nose? Is it like a nasally kind of sound?
I want to say no because I don't really notice my nose when I use it.
Okay. What do you notice? I think maybe that's the question I should ask first. Like, what's the first physical sensation you notice when you make that voice?
I feel my lower jaw. So, like I move my tongue back a bit until my jaw, like my lower jaw, like clenches a bit around like, my chin.
So you start like this. You get a bit like more gravelly in a sense, and a bit more higher pitch. And then you just kind of increase the sound of your voice so you sound a bit louder and more obnoxious. And then you just kind of roll with it and have a bit of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Fun is the most important part about it.
Yes, dearie. You want to have a good time and practice with your voices to make sure people can understand you properly. Otherwise, you just sound like a gargling mess.
Sometimes you want to insinuate some words like,
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
it sounds
going
like
to
you're-
eat you.
Wow. So it sounds like you're saying you're a bit in like the head voice up here, the high voice. A little
but
bit.
then
Is that
and then you add a little bit more like gravel to it. So it's like, you want to
So,
talk
like,
like this?
And then a bit more vulgar and grotesque.
a little grotesque? Okay, so you're adding
A little more gross. Like you have a frog in your throat, dearie.
a frog in your throat, but up here in the head voice. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. You're getting it.
And then you're mentioning your jaw. So your jaw, is it like tense on the sides of your jaw, or are you like pushing out your jaw?
It's more like you're just like pulling up your tongue to the roof of your mouth in a sense, and then your chin, or like the end of your chin, kind of like tenses up a bit.
Mm.
One of the easier ways to describe it is like try doing Marge Simpson's voice, and then just get a bit more louder with it.
So instead of talking like this, sweetie boy, you're talking like this.
Okay. It's hard for me to do like a gravelly sound without it kind of irritating my vocal cords.
Yeah, it's not for everybody. Not every voice is for everybody. Everybody has like different voices for sure.
Oh, absolutely, right? And you gotta, if there's pain, stop. Don't.
If it sounds like your tonsils are screeching out, they probably are. You should cease immediately.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Weird, because I could be a singer for sure. I've got a good singing voice, but depending on the song and whatnot, my tonsils sound like they're like they're screeching out at me or like just getting really, really tense. So it's a bit strange to be sure. But hopefully that was a bit more insightful for you.
No, it was a lot more helpful, just kind of breaking it down because it's all the same types of mechanics that I teach with singing.
Let me break it
just
down for you,
a little
Luke.
bit differently. Break it down.
The scratchy record.
That's really awesome.
Was there another voice you had curiosity about?
You choose one. You do a random voice, and I want to talk about it.
So one of the more like infamous ones I've recently been known for that I had a hard time identifying at first was Dick Gumshoe's voice, pal. How you doing, pal? Good to see you. Quit showing me your attorney's badge. You show that to me every time we meet, pal. It's getting kind of old.
I love that. Okay.
You're really mean, pal.
Hey, it's Gumshoe.
Everybody
awesome.
loves Dick Gumshoe. He's the best. But when I first had, or go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, when you do that voice, where do you feel it physically in your body? Like, where's the most resonance?
When I first tried it, I ended up sounding. I can't do it now because I've gotten used to it. But when I first tried it, I sounded like I was doing a very poor Australian voice. That would like I would get the start of it pretty okay, and then it would just default to Australian. That agitated me greatly. The early cases where he's around, it certainly showcases that. But I learned through a different character I used to play in D&D how to do his voice properly. So before I talk about Gumshoe, let me talk about a Khajiit barbarian tabaxi, or a barbarian tabaxi named Yanamo that I voice acted for a D&D campaign of a friend of mine doing. The inspiration for her voice was she was raised by orcs, but is very sweet and innocent. And the inspiration was from a Ratchet and Clank game. I think it was, I believe, in A Crack in Time, where Dr. Nefarious is summoning a bunch of Valkyrie girls, which are like these like robot, like cybernetic, big bosomed, embodied like hunters that are trying to take down Ratchet. And the three they introduced are Cassiopeia, which is like a, well, hello there. Karina, who is like a bonjour. And then
It's
the one I
delicious,
took
Dolly Gamer
inspiration
4.
from was Karina, who just sounded like, hey, how you doing? So, so the voice for Yanamo was basically like, hey, how you doing? I'm Yanamo, I'm a Tabaxiac, as you can see. How's it going? Let me help you out with dealing with these monsters. You know, we Tabaxis don't really, don't get along with orcs, but my dad raised me as an orc, so I get along with him just fine. And, I feel like we could get along together. We just got to know each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. It's almost got that, like, New Yorker accent going on.
It's essentially just a, really deep New York accent for, like, a stereotypical, like, hey, I'm walking here, pal.
Yeah.
So with that, I took inspiration of that voice and then just made him say pal, and then I just let the rest of it roll out. So for that voice specifically for Gumshoe, the way I feel it is like kind of in the back of your throat in a slight sense. So you just kind of deepen your voice a bit, and then you get more relaxed with the words, so you can be like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, how you doing, pal?
Okay, let me try it. Get a little relaxed with everything. Mm-hmm. No, I don't know if I'm doing it properly.
You sound like a British gentleman, which is nice.
I'm a British gentleman suddenly trying to be a New Yorker. Yeah, that's right. That's me.
Yeah, you're getting something like that.
I'm not very good at
I had to spend time by myself just talking to myself, trying to get the voice properly to be like, hey, it's me, pal. Look at this autopsy report, pal. I made sure it's updated, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. So you got nothing to worry about. What's that? There was a hidden bullet in in the shoulder of the victim. Well, I didn't see that, sir, unfortunately. Please don't deduct my pay. Please, sir, I need to afford instant noodles at some point in time, sir, please.
The improv, I can just see this character already. It's amazing.
I mean, you can watch him via Peach Cola at twitch.tv or YouTube. We have a whole playlist of the first and second game. We're going to be moving on to the third game this November, I believe. So look forward to that.
For
promo!
Attorney. Oh yeah, I would lurk on you guys all the time.
Absolutely. I think if she's a couple of times for that.
Yeah. So
some of the characters in that one I am very, very much excited for. I'm very looking forward to. I could showcase one of the voices of one of the characters I will be voicing for the next game. I won't say their name, but I will have. I could do like an example of one of their voices anyway, if you'd like.
Oh, chat. What do you think?
Mainly because Peach is here, so I'm worried that they want to be spoiled or not by the voice I will give them.
Well, then maybe we'll wait for, if Peach is at chat, some permission first.
I could take a guess about who you're excited to voice, Lowell. I mean, you can only imagine. You know the characters, Dolly. I'm always here, says Peach.
I'm always here.
So then I'll ask, do we have your consent to do that or not?
Indeed.
If not, then I'll voice a different character. One that we're more familiar with. That people seem to ominous for. You go for it. All right.
Huzzah! I'm so here for this.
I always come back. That's a different voice from a different. That's a different person entirely. Can't wait to voice brand new character Maya Fey. I will just say one single line, and you can already guess who it is for those that know. Zvarin!
Oh, that's so good.
That's right. Okay. All this washing is making me thirsty.
I'll hydrate too.
What you rocking?
Water with a straw.
I got G Fuel, which is essentially water with an electrolyte powder.
Nice, good.
I wonder. Let me see if I can find it here.
Can I offer a voice care technique to you in chat while in your stream?
What's that there, buddy boy?
Okay, so if you have a straw in your water or anything like that, what you could do is hold a note, and no, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put your lips around the straw while the straw is into the water. You're gonna pick a note to just hold. So maybe you could sing like ooh, but you're gonna do it through the straw into the water. So kind of like this. And you have to hold that note for as long as you can. Try to keep it consistent. And if you can do that 10 times, okay, so like holding a note as long as you can, blowing bubbles into the water, but do that 10 times, you will notice that your vocal cords in your throat are going to feel so much better, especially after a long day of voice acting. So what that is called is a semi-occluded vocal tract exercise, or SOVT for short. And semi-occluded
SOVT?
SOVT. There is so many different types of SOVTs that exist.
Sovd.
Sovd. Some sovds. And
reminds me of the OWCA, the Organization Without a Cool Acronym. Or WUCA.
A WUCA.
Those that know that reference, you know. You know.
You know.
Do you know, Luke?
No, I don't know. I'm just repeating what you're saying. I'm parroting. Sorry.
Oh, fair enough. Watch some Phineas and Ferb, then you'll know.
Wait, hold on. Say it again.
Phineas and Ferb?
I've watched a lot of Phineas and Ferb. Say the thing again.
Then you should know.
What was it again? I've already
WUCA?
forgotten.
Or the OWCA, the Organization Without a Cool Acronym?
Is that where Agent P works?
Ah, there you go. So you do know.
Okay. Thank goodness. It's been a while.
They did make a new season.
Wait. It's out?
Yeah.
No way.
It should be on Disney Plus.
Ugh, and I just canceled my Disney Plus because I wasn't using it. Oh,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sure you can find it elsewhere.
Yeah, we'll do some searching. But I love Phineas and Ferb. I watched the.
Take that! I don't want to take that, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, please stop throwing your prosecutor's badge at me.
So, your gumshoes voice. You said you're feeling it at the back of your throat. Is that one that?
Well, the way I do, if you want to try and ease into it, I would go like, I would start with just going like,
Oh, interesting. Okay. So it's like a little bit of like a vocal fry, kind of like a. Let me try. Kind of like that.
Yeah, I like that. Kind of like I took that inspiration from the voice actor for Neko Arc back in the day, where they would just be like, "Gummy, gummy," or something like that. They're on a panel, and I remember they're like voicing one character do another line from a different show than they did.
Your water wand certainly seems more capable than my hazel broom.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, so good.
Yes, through very normal means. Listen, Dolly, if you know me, I'm anything but normal. I am far from normal. We all are.
These rooms are quite heavy going. I've got my familiar fearless frog to squirt the walls as I go, to loosen the clag, but even so... Mind you, Phil's mouth is normally full of bat chat, so it's nice to see him finally put it to good use.
It'd be very fun to see for Edward to show off his badge in his games. I don't know if he can. I don't know if the like inventory system is the same as the regular like Phoenix Wright games, so we'll have to see if that can work.
Okay.
I'm not sure. But anyway, you were going on about my the gumshoe voice.
Yeah, I'm just I actually really appreciate the little ease into exercise you gave me there. I think it helps me understand a little bit more of where you're making your voice sit.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
For the main part, I either took it from my dad, who did a lot of like voice acting for when he was doing his children's ministry at my church, like my church and hometown.
No way.
Or all the video games and cartoons I used to watch when I was a kid.
Yeah. I have lots of video games and cartoons.
Such as learning how to do the classic like 1920s and 30s.
Yes.
Gorge.
Gosh.
Oh, hey there, Luca. How you doing, buddy?
It's me. It's Goofy. I love it.
Goofy, aka cartoonish mammal that's very dumb with a good heart.
My gosh, like the Goofy family. What's their last name? Do they have a last name?
I don't. I think they do. Let me see. Now I'm curious. I know there's Goofy, there's Max, there's Goofy's wife that passed away, unfortunately.
Oh, that's
Goofy is a Chad.
Goofy's a Chad?
He is. He's a dad who rocks.
You know what? You're right. Goofy is a Chad. He is so Chad. But I don't know what animal they're supposed to be. So yeah, I think it's very fair to say mammalian.
So Goofy's last name.
Oh my god, what is it? Sorry. Oh my goodness.
Goof.
No.
Goofy's last name is Goof. His current and official last name, his name has been presented differently throughout history, including as George G. Geef in the 1950s cartoon and G.G. Goof in other sources.
Oh. This is the best. This is the best. Thank you.
Either that or in 20s era, or the 2000s era anyway, Goofus D. Dog. Spelled D-A-W-G.
Really? Oh my. Oh, wow. This is the best news I've heard all week.
But yeah, if you want confirmation, just type in Max Goof. That'll bring up the character.
That's Goof. Their last name is Goof. Oh. What a time to be alive, guys. What a time to be alive.
There's a bit of trivia for you there.
Max Goof.
I love you, Max. I need to watch Goof Troop. It was a really good movie. It still is, to be fair, but I have not seen it. I know it's very like meaningful and deep for a goofy movie.
Is it actually? Oh,
It's very it like hits at home. The writing is really, really well done.
Oh gosh, I need to watch this.
You should. I should. We both should. Together.
You should watch the movie. But I was the one I saw was the Extremely Goofy movie? That was the one I had. Where they go to college. Ooh, we have to go underneath. Oh, hey. Yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful.
Beautiful, gloriously glacial, delightfully desolate.
Delightfully so.
There's another voice I've been practicing. Dr. Robotnik from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ooh, okay.
You knuckle-dragging dog.
Ooh. Cool, so where do you feel that voice, mostly?
That's very hard to describe. I feel like more in my chest, so it's more like it's a high-class voice, but a bit more scourgeous, a bit more scowling. You want to be like a proud, pompous dictator who wants to be feared by the citizens of Mobius.
Oh, so you know what's
And
interesting?
if you can roll your R's, that's even better.
Roll your R's, but like where you resonate it, it sounds like it's down here, like this. Is that kind of more? Hello, right?
That blue hedgehog will forever be a thorn on my side.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like the Adam's apple part of the neck, does that kind of go up or down?
I couldn't even tell you, my friend. I feel it's hard to describe, and it feels a bit up in the higher section.
Higher section.
If I play around with a bit, I could also be Dr. Draken from Kim Possible, if I so desire. Zigo, do you think I'm evil?
Beautiful. I hear it. Okay. No,
Oh, but I was blue, cast aside from the college. But I took my ingenious creation and fortified it into something more fearsome.
Yes.
That's good Kokomu.
Good Kokomu.
My Kokomu. Who knew something so...
Thank you for sharing that.
What's
it's
the snow?
very valuable.
Well, thank you for sharing. Or letting me do it anyway. I'm more than happy to talk about this kind of thing. I always enjoyed spending these streams with you, my friend. Where we could just relax and have a nice conversation about our talents and interests in history. The Jess lore as it expands even further.
The Jess lore?
To continue to confuse my viewers even further than they already are. I still need to do my intro video at some point. With my new VTuber, I could probably do that.
Ooh, actually, you know what? I haven't even done one of those. Like I'm not online right now, but hi, kind of video, right? I haven't done.
It's basically like gives you an introduction within a minute or less about like who you are, what do you do, what can people expect, all that jazz. Based on what they told me anyway. There's a I'm gonna say a Saiyan VTuber, or like PNG tuber that I've been watching recently that I got inspired to do my introduction video for. So.
They're a Saiyan like Goku?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Or if you want to put it more accurately, Kakarot.
Right.
Kakarot. You've never kissed someone. You're married and have children. If you manage to hit me, I'll take you to that amusement park you keep talking about.
God. Wow, it's been so
Unless you want to
long
be
since-
like Broly, which be like Kakarot! Kakarot!
Oh, man. How does your voice feel after that? Kind of.
It hurts a little bit, but
Uh-oh.
nothing I'm not used to.
Okay. Take care of your voice. I care about
That's what I hydrate for and whatnot. I have a nice tea in case I
Yeah.
need to do even further. Thankfully, I've not seen anybody in Ace Attorney that has that kind of voice, so.
That's good. Yeah, no, if you ever do, let me know, and I can give you some things to kind of help ease the pain. Some little
I mean,
techniques. in there,
If you
okay?
want, you could probably share them on my, like, send them a message to me. Kind of like what you
Yeah.
did with your, like, bubble thing.
The bubble thing. Yeah, like I can just send you like a voice note or something of some exercises. Just let me know, right? Because I care. I care about your.
Oh, I care about you too. I care about everybody here.
Oh,
I'm very thankful to have you guys in my community.
Thanksgiving. It's Canadian Thanksgiving.
No, for another, like, 24 minutes.
True, but still,
It's Thanksgiving while it lasts.
it's thanks. Be thankful while you can.
Always be
Right?
thankful.
Always.
Because you could. There are many places out there that are much, much worse.
Yeah.
Even in the darkest of times, I'm still finding things to be grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
The new characters makes me excited. I really see who I get the voice. I mean, I will say right off the gate, you will be the one. I mean, you'll be. It's going to be interesting to see the first character you voice in the game.
Peach's
nobody-
voice.
Yes,
Yeah. Be very interesting.
because most of the time, what they voice is either any female leads or like Maya Fey.
Okay.
But there are a couple characters in the game that I'm looking forward to them voicing. The first character that they're gonna voice is not Maya Fey, though.
Okay.
I'll say that. I won't say any more, but they're not gonna be Maya Fey to begin with.
Interesting.
Fafa May,
Fafa
yes.
May.
You've cracked it, Peach. You've cracked the code.
But yeah, you too, Peach. If you are ever feeling a little raspy or tired or ouchy in the voice after a voice acting stream, let me know. I'll send you something. Might help. I don't know. I'm
One of
just
the-
a little guy though.
One of the easier voices I find to do if I need a break and whatnot. I just get very nasally, and yes, I talk like Igor or NG
Yes.
from the Crash
So, do
Band.
you know why?
Oh, Crash. Yes, Mr. Crash.
Do you know why?
like
it's
Engine.
easier on your vocal cords? I can tell you why.
Because you're breathing in more?
Yes, and you're also speaking in a more of a mix place. Do you know what I mean when I say mix?
I think I got an understanding, but go in detail for those that don't know.
Yeah, so
me.
a mix voice is essentially a type of voicing that we can do where we take that chess talky resonance, right? The hello, this is me, I am Luke, I am talking in my chest voice, versus the head voice, which is up here, hi everybody.
I don't know why. Like, can you do your
This is
Luke
my
voice?
head voice.
Can you do your Luke voice for a second there?
Hello, this is me, my Luke voice, haha.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Hello everybody, my name is
Well,
Luke.
that's immediately what I thought of when you said that.
Right? But it's very chest dominant, right? That's where you kind of just feel a lot of the vibrations and your vocal cords are actually thicker, right? But when you do up here in your high voice, your head voice, your falsetto voice, it's all kind of the same area up here. The vocal cords are a lot thinner, and they can vibrate really, really nicely, but you have to be gentle over here, otherwise you can't injure them. And then what you can do is you can actually kind of bring a bit of that head voice down into a bit more of a chesty area. And what you're doing is you're mixing the two types of voicing in an interesting spot. And when you sing here, you can actually save your vocal cords. You really can. For a lot of the professional singers I help with, I try to bring them up into that mixy area, so if they have to like sing, say, every day that week, that they can actually last day that week, as opposed to, oh my god, day 2, I can't do this anymore, I'm gonna die.
You probably think it gets boring all the way out here on my own, but it's not really that bad the case. There's always something fun to do. Yesterday
Actually, I think there was a list where I could see their chat. I hope. Anyway, otherwise I'm gonna be upset. Yes, there is.
Yesterday I walked to the top of the rear tower, straddled myself in turf, and slithered down the entire stairwell like a snake.
My witch's voice also can be very close to doing
a Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
Heck yes. Oh, I love Doofenshmirtz. I have a chatter in my stream whose name is Doofenshmirtz. And they like to pretend to be Doofenshmirtz as well, and
I think you remember telling me this, if I'm not mistaken.
It's so much fun when Doofenshmirtz comes in.
On a side note, when you were doing your like mixed voice and whatnot, I got a little bit of like strong sad from like Homestar Runner there for a moment.
Ooh, in my voice.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, hello guys. We're in the mixed voice.
A little higher.
Hello guys, it's me up here. I can't remember. Let's see.
Oh, Strong Bad, is that what you think of me? Do you think of me as a one-legged puppy? No. I think of you as a two-legged elephant named Tenderfoot.
Two-legged elephant.
I could power a small city with my whining. I probably could.
Oh.
Let's bring back some nostalgia.
Strong Sad. I remember Strong Bad. I remember the emails he would do. Do you remember the emails?
Oh, that was like part of my childhood, watching those Strong Bad emails.
Yeah.
I got the emails. You got the emails.
What's the teen girl squad? Is that what it was called?
Oh, it was like, hey guys, let's towel off and read all about Strong Bad EMP. This is taking too long. I'm already bored. I'm going home. I belong in a museum. Those voices are just fun to do just because you can be very grovelly and like whiny about it. And yet, that's just the accurate voice of them.
This is so true. There's like cheerleader, you have cheer ladder. I forgot all the characters, but then there's like the ugly one.
I don't remember them at all. I just remember the snippets where they show like that they were showcased on the Strong Bad email, not anything else.
The ugly one.
I can do it. I can do it 9 times.
Oh yes.
One of the biggest things that like inspired me for like 2D animation and voice acting to begin with was an old Hallmark couple that had a like email set, like I want to say like a web page, animations, like videos and whatnot, called Hoops and Yo-Yo. It was a pink cat and a green bunny, voiced by 2 guys, and a third character named Piddles that was like this little blue mouse. And they had like hundreds of like emails that you could like look in and like interact with and do like different animatics and games and shorts. It was very, very entertaining, and I watched them like, I want to say for a good solid 6 years of my life, I watched them. every time I get back home, I would just like boot up my laptop or my family's computer, and I would just watch like the Hallmark Hoops and Yo-Yos emails up until like 2012 or 2011, when everything, including their website, ceased. They had like Hallmark stores with like Hoops and Yo-Yo plushies and shirts and souvenirs and whatnot. And then all of a sudden it just all vanished. And I, for the longest time, was like curious and like awestruck as to why this was the case. So I did a researching, and apparently, like this is the latest report I heard, was one of the emails that they did was featured them like talking about like a black hole or something like that. It was like a space thing.
Okay.
Or like something like that. And I think the punchline was like, get out, like talk about your black hole or whatnot. And apparently that was what caused it. But that doesn't seem like the full story. But otherwise, I don't really know what else. Otherwise, they just kind of like zoned out and like got wiped out from the face of the earth in every way. And I miss them deeply.
Oh no.
I will never forgive Hallmark for it. Never! They took something precious from me and I will never get it back.
That sucks. No.
It was a real shame because I loved that series so much as a kid. And I still do as an adult. I'd love for them to come back in some way, shape, or form, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. If you're curious about it, I'm sure you could look it up somewhere. But they're like their web page and whatnot is all gone. And that's a real shame.
Oh gosh, yeah. I feel that. It's like a complicated grief.
There's still like art and them and whatnot around on the internet for sure, and I'm sure there's like some YouTube videos of some like the emails they did, but
Yeah.
I'm sure if you look up on Hallmark emails, they aren't there anymore, or like very few of them exist.
Yeah.
It's a real big shame because they were really, really popular when I was growing up. I would see them all the time in like every grocery store. You go to like the like letters and cards section. There'd be at least like a dozen of them about various things from out of the holiday and whatnot. I thought about a few years ago they came back with like at least 2 more or so, but I haven't seen them ever since that time.
Okay.
It's a real big shame. Makes me wish I bought like a plushie or a hoodie or something like that when I was younger, but alas, I didn't think of it at the time.
You know, yeah. You did what you did. It's okay.
I mean, if desperation comes, I could just go to Redbubble and then just get like a Hoops and Yo-Yo thing there somehow. If not by someone else's art, my own. Somehow.
Right? Maybe make your own in some way, right?
I could make a bunch of like Hoops and Yo-Yo art for sure to showcase my support.
That sounds like a great idea.
I don't know if the actors, like the voice actors for the cast, are still around. I'm sure they are, but I don't know what happened to them. That also might be another case where like one of them like went to jail for something. I'm sure. I can only imagine, but
You never know. I don't know.
it's very true. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Right? It's kind of making me think of that word sonder. Do you know what sonder means?
Sounds familiar.
It's like the feeling you get when you think about how complicated everyone else's lives around you are. Yeah. You never know.
I mean, I do sonder a lot about various people I've seen at work, so doesn't surprise me.
It's an interesting feeling, right?
Just makes you think what their life is like in their own shoes.
Right?
Even
And
the
it
most
kind of
popular
makes you think-
person is still a person and they have a life to live.
Yeah, or even the almost the person that blends into the background of the coffee shop in like movies. You know, that one extra who's just like sipping a latte or something. And it's like, what's their story? What are they all about? I know we're not telling their story right now, but I wonder what they've gone through.
You pull like a Marvel and be like that one guy you saw in the background there, or is this spoilers for a movie that came out a few years ago, like Into the Spider-Verse or something like that? The main antagonist in the second one, he was originally seen in the first movie as like some sort of background character.
No.
No, isn't like it is a spoiler or it isn't?
It's not a spoiler
Oh, okay, well then.
or
Yeah.
anything. No, it's just like it's just an example of like
That one thing you saw that was like, oh, that's a funny moment. All of a sudden, like, wait, that was that guy? They're this now?
or like you don't have to tell their story, but just knowing the human existence that everyone has a very complicated story, you know? And that you don't. I mean, they kind of did that in the Legend of Korra.
Is that a game?
Not the game, the TV show. Do you know the show Legend of Korra? Avatar: Last Airbender sequel.
Oh yes, the second one.
Yeah,
The not as popular one that I didn't watch
totally fair.
for other
But they did
reasons
that.
for sure, but still
They did that in Korra.
that makes sense.
It was a twist. Boy, oh boy, I hope I'm cleaning everything well enough. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you can also like there's a little button that you can press to see like all the dirt and grime.
I
you
have
missed-
been forgetting to hit it. I've been bad. I've been bad.
I mean, if you had an expert gamer set up like myself here, you'll be able to have your Xbox controller by pressing left on the D-pad, and then you can see all of the grime you missed.
All of it. Oh, I see. Actually sounds really smart.
I am the biggest of brains. I mean, I'm not gonna brag and say I'm the smartest member of my friends group here in my Twitch community, but I think some of us can agree that I'm a bit smarter than the average cucumber.
You're like
I may not be the sharpest tool. I may not be the sharpest knife in the crayon box, but
what's a knife doing in the crayon box?
I don't know, something Goku quoted. Now hold on a second there. I may not be the sharpest knife in the crayon box, but even I can see what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, you look pretty strong.
Pretty strong.
Yeah, that I could be like, hey, you didn't wash your hands. I can't let you leave until you do.
That would be terrifying if Goku said that to me.
There is I believe, I don't know if this is the actual voice actor, but it was a meme where Goku's just standing outside of a bathroom entrance with that dub. He's like, hey, you didn't wash your hands. I can't let you leave until you do. Wouldn't surprise me if the English voice actor for that did that, though. A pretty infamous voice.
I would do it if I had a famous voice actor.
It's always funny to me when I hear the English and Japanese voices compared. Because I think Goku's English voice actor is like, oh yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. He sounds like a struff, independent guy, but he also sounds like very fun and easygoing and like silly. And then I hear the Japanese voices like, why are they so high pitched?
Oh, interesting.
Or if I'm thinking of like some sort of like Street Fighter character or whatnot, I'm thinking like Sagat. Where it's like, oh yeah, he sounds like a tough, like Thailand fighter or whatnot, no nonsense, but can laugh in your face. And then I hear the Japanese version, he's like, Taigo! That's probably a bad impression, but they just sound like kind of nasally, or like there seems something off about them in comparison to the English voice that I'm used to. So it's a bit strange to me.
get that.
I could also, I'm another famous example of like the reverse happening where I'm like more used to the Japanese voices is Yakuza, when I'm thinking of like Kiryu Kazuya or Kazuma. Was it or I can't remember Kiryu's last name.
Kiryu, I know who you're talking about, the main character, right?
Yeah, or like Goro Majima. You hear their Japanese voices, like, oh yeah, that seems super fitting. Like they sound very, like Kiryu sounds like very stoic and like no nonsense kind of guy, but also can be like a reassuring father figure. Or Goro being
Yeah,
like
he's
a deranged lunatic that has like a lot, like wants to have a lot of fun. Can also be very serious if needs be. Is often just wanting to get out there and just beat the snot out of some punks.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the like original English dub they have for them, and be like, oh, okay, that's a bit not what I was used to, like not what I was expecting for sure. It's not what I'm used to hearing in terms of like the Japanese voices, where they sound a bit fake or whatnot, depending on who you ask.
Mm-hmm.
Or in like the more recent case with Goro's English VA, I think Matt Mercer did a wonderful job, but you can't really replace the like OG Japanese voice for the guy.
Right.
So
I get that.
it's a bit strange to me.
I would say Yakuza is definitely a good example for maybe just if you're gonna do the voice acting on or whatever, maybe do the Japanese. It might be.
The only thing I'd say is if you want to know what they're saying when they're doing the karaoke songs in English. But even then, I found a couple of like guys who've dubbed the songs in their own English, or like voice and whatnot, or lyrics, and they do a wonderful job, if not better than what they did in the games. So,
Oh, amazing. Yeah, what's that song everyone loves? The da da da.
Nane nane, name yo, name nane yo.
Yes. That's the one. That's the one.
Or if you say it in English, like, time ain't a game, I'm a fool, I'm no good at all. All that I got is a love that won't go away. More than I can even drink it off, I recall. All the memories, they won't ever die. Magamitai.
Sang. Well done.
I really wish I could do karaoke. I could, but I don't know if Twitch would be okay with it.
You're probably going to be fine. If anything, just have it as a separate channel, like an audio channel, so Twitch can mute the VOD of the audio and not you.
I think I'd do that because right now I'm playing YouTube music, but it's like not like Twitch friendly music as long as I give credits for it, which I did. You can check the credits in the description in the panel below if you want to check out the VOD or the music. It's like 12 hours long, so.
Beautiful. But yeah, I think you won't be getting any like copyright strikes because I've done it a few times.
I might do it for Christmas. That
You
could be
should.
something I do for fun.
It's totally a thing that streamers do. I've gone to many karaoke streams. It's a lot of fun.
Reminds me of the days I used to do with my family every Christmas time. Like the scent of fresh lemons, you see. That's another character I'm gonna... Speaking of voice acting and whatnot, that's another character I'm looking forward to voicing again.
Ooh.
Marvin Grossberg. A very, I want to say, round lawyer.
Okay.
But he's a friendly guy. He's got a big pompous mustache and like tiny glasses with a tiny little face.
Mm-hmm.
His introduction every time is him saying "Ahem!" in like a very high tone that the characters will remark like, that's the loudest ahem I've ever heard. But they have a lot of fun with him in the third game. A bit too much, depending on who you ask, but I will digress on that when the time comes.
Okay.
There's a common phrase where every time he talks about like something nostalgic in the back in his day, it was like, "Oh, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemons from sea."
That's so good. That sounds like a really healthy voice for you. How do you feel? How do you feel doing it?
I mean, it does sound like my regular. It feels like my regular voice, but a bit more deeper. Yes, a bit more pompous, and I puff out my cheeks when I talk and just be like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah."
Wow, you're nearly done! I'm getting so excited!
Indeed.
Speaking of voices.
Indeed. So you actually puff out your cheeks when you talk like that.
I can't wait for the party now.
That's a
Just
valuable-
based on the fact that like the character model he has like he's a very fat character, so he has like very puffy cheeks, and he looks like a proper British gentleman in a sense, or like a gentleman of sorts.
The last couple of weeks I brewed up some real winners in the apothecary.
Ooh.
Sounds like Peach's pastime. I can be careful not to hit stop stream.
Love potions, dance charms, laugh incantations, evil vocabulary, boosting conjurations.
I need that. Can I have that? I would like that.
It's going to be mega fantastical.
Mega fantastical? I've never heard of that Pokemon. I'm kidding.
That sounds like a cousin to Dimentio from Super Paper Mario.
Ooh. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. That voice. Pa 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 pa.
Yes.
Pa 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 pa. Yes, indeed. Pa pa pa.
Yes, that famous painting on my wall there is my most prized possession. You can't have it, it's not for sale. However, somebody's going to come into my office and punch me in the stomach and then steal it from me, and I can't ever get that back.
Pa 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 pa.
And that actually does happen in the games.
Does it?
One of the one of the antagonists in the second case, the person who actually committed the crime, he goes into Marvin's office, punches him, and then steals his painting, and he can't ever get it back, even when the guy's been put to jail.
Oh. Oh no.
So every time you visit his office, he just has this like blank rectangular like square on his wall where the painting used to be.
Oh no, not one of those.
It's a bit funny, if not tragic.
Indeed, indeed. Quite indubitably. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Smashing. Nigel Thornberry. Good old Tim Curry voice. Nigel Thornberry. Also, same voice actor for Professor Thimbar Calamitous.
Ooh.
And many, many others, thanks to good old Tim Curry's voice. He could be a African adventurer from Europe, or an evil scientist that can't finish half his projects, or a transvestite, elaborate doctor who loves a good
Virgil_B_Kobold, glad you could join us. Stay a while.
Friendos.
Oh, hello, Virgil. It feels like I was just watching you a few minutes ago. How you doing, buddy? How was your time playing Vampire the
Yes.
Masquerade?
We just got invaded by Virgil_B_Kobold.
You interrupted me doing Kim Curry impressions, but good to see you either way. For those that don't know, I am Jess West, the best variety streamer, gamer, artiste, and voice acting hobbyist and I'm here joined with my Gengar friend Banana. Luke the Ghost. How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing good. Feeling amazing. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna end with a feeling, and that's just it. I'm feeling.
You
It was
know,
good.
I
Thanks.
should-
Good to hear. If you need to eat, sleep, drink, whatever the case may be, feel free to do so. Raid and run, all that jazz. Otherwise, if you'd like to stick around and enjoy the nice chill chimes as we clean this witch's lovely house, you are more than
It's
welcome to stay
lovely.
around. Either way, appreciate it wholeheartedly. Mods, if you're out there. Do I have any mods? I have VIPs, but I don't have any mods. Well, that's a shame. I'll do it myself. I'll give you a shout out for my tea drinking kobold friend who likes fishes. Lovely little gremlin who deserves all the head pats. And all of
Virgil
your
underscore
tea.
B underscore
And all of your
kobold.
fish.
Kudos to you.
Delightful.
Favorite tea? Do you have a favorite tea, Jess?
I do, actually. There is I want to say licorice root tea with vanilla that I really, really like, but I haven't found for the longest time. Because I've been looking for it. But if I do find it again, I'll be sure to pick some up because it's absolutely delightful. For a connoisseur of fine delicacies like myself, who is one of the few people on the planet who enjoys the taste of black licorice, it is one of my favorite teas for sure.
That's amazing. Yum yum.
I don't know why I default to like a nice charismatic tone whenever I'm I dare say whenever I feel under pressure when I need to feel more confident and you'd be like, yes, quiet, yes, yeah.
Yeah, you're just putting on like a little persona to.
Like the scent of fresh oranges, you see.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
It always happens every time somebody raids into me. I always feel like I need to put on oppression. Even though it's just nice to be good old Jess West the best, and the best is only because my friends call me that. I don't call myself that. Otherwise, I feel like that'd be a massive ego thing. The best is because of you guys, not me. I promise. It's not me, I promise. I swear. I swear. Just because every other person I hear in like fiction and whatnot, when they were saying like, I'm the best and whatnot, I'm like, that's copyright infringement. That's identity theft. You can't steal that from me. It's all a charade.
Mm-hmm.
The real best is all of you. I'll be very clear.
We're the best. Ooh woo.
Don't ever say that again.
Okay. Okay.
I thought you were gonna do like, oh, whoa, or something like that instead.
Should I?
You do what you want. I'm far be it from me to tell people what to do. Especially people like Peach, who never listens to me anyway. I tell them to stop shooting me in the head when I play, like, gun games with them, but they keep doing it anyway. If you want proof, you can watch us play A Day Out that we did last week.
Ooh.
Which is what I was hoping to do today, but we'll figure it out at a different time for sure.
There will be another time.
Another time where we can hunt down mystical creatures like the Chupacabra or the Wendigo or Krampus.
Krampus. My word, Krampus.
Krampus has a bunch of different like imprecations in media and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite being just Santa's cousin that's just lazy.
I think
I'm sure
that would be
that-
my favorite too.
Rather than just like horned beast that kidnaps naughty children and whatnot, he's just this guy that
Well,
just
hello there.
lays
Call me
around
Sparky.
and is just pretty a chill dude.
He's just
And the reason why he's called Krampus is because he often gets cramps.
I like that. I like that a lot.
It's being like, Oh, Krampus! You need to do some more exercises and stretch out those bones. Come, join me for some yoga. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm fine. Don't have to worry about me. Just, you keep doing what you gotta do. I'll just be here. It's all good and all dandy. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Ah!
Right? Right, though?
I've only seen that implication in like a Game boy game. Like a Game Boy Advance game that was like an off-brand kind of thing, but
Okay.
I still enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it just feels so good, like, cleaning all this dirt.
It feels good purifying the lands of such filthy abominations upon this world.
You said it.
This world isn't perfect. If only I could wash away the impurities of this world and make it as beautiful as me.
In a perfect world, men like me would not exist. But this is not a perfect world.
Where's that from?
Oh my gosh, it was a YouTube video I saw with my cousins a long time ago. What's his name? Max? Mark? I forgot his
Flyer?
name. It wasn't Mark Flyer, if only. He had some really, really silly characters that he made. And he was using the Mac, the photo booth app on MacBooks for most of his characters, where they would like warp his face in
Ah,
weird
yeah,
ways.
I've seen that kind of thing before, where they have like a mirror effect where like it's all like bulged out or like super elongated
Yeah.
jaw.
Yeah, and so he would like mess around with it, and there's one where it was like the pinch, where it would take the image and it would like pinch it all into one spot,
Hmm.
and you can like shift your face around it, so like everything would just like warp into that one spot.
Speaking of Markiplier, I do remember him doing a couple of videos where that is showcased, so I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, and then that was one where he'd choose a spot, this guy, and he'd be like, in a perfect world, men like me would not exist, and he'd have like 3 different voices for each different like pinch spot. It's great video. I love it.
I think the most infamous like showcasing of that kind of effect was potion seller. I'm going into battle, and I require only your strongest potions.
Jess, same guy. It's the same guy.
Oh, well there you go.
Yes. Okay.
So I do know what you're talking about. Okay,
Okay,
glad
excellent.
we got that established.
Excellent. I just forgot his name.
My potions are too strong for your potion seller, traveler. You better find a potion seller that sells weaker potions.
Oh,
Potion seller.
I
Enough for
love
your
it
days.
so much. So much. It's
Super funny. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Dang it, I had something else in mind.
I just derailed all thoughts via
I feel like that anyway.
men like me would not exist.
Oh, I was gonna say the person I was quoting was ProZD, if you've seen him. Or
Rosie
Song One.
Yes, song 1 from Delicious in Dungeon.
I mean, I know him from other things, but yes, that is very true.
Yeah, he did the Cherrim anime video? Do you know what I'm
Possibly?
talking about? Where it's just like, oh my gosh, it was like he put on the wig and then went around and like all the different furniture pieces had like a personality.
Ah, yes, it's like, hello, Lamp Song. Hello, TV Song.
Yes.
How are you today? Oh, they bang it. Look at them sparks. But they're just saying hi to
Yes.
each other. Chair Son, there's something. I hope you know that you're very dear to me. I think of you the same way too, Lamp Song. I hope I treasure your friendship deeply. Oh, they banging. Oh, they banging!
Yes. Yes.
Friend, son, how could you? We trusted you! And that is how exactly I was able to manipulate you so greatly. So go ahead. Sheila, pull the trigger if you dare.
So good.
Wait, Sandaroth? You were behind this whole time? Yes, my dear, it was absolutely me, for I am a master of deception. Go ahead, I am going crazy. So many voices today. It's been fun, though.
Voices. Voices are the best.
I feel like I'm like stealing the show, but then again, I'm the one streaming, so maybe I have to do this.
No, it's your stream, absolutely.
It's my stream. It's all mine.
You're allowed to be selfish, it's okay.
I can eat you.
You
Like
could.
the banana that you are.
I am full of potassium.
I feel like the potassium you have is radioactive, and I would probably die if I did that. Based on the effect that your
No.
eyes are glowing.
No. I'm just meditating.
I mean, there's a scientific fact that if I eat like 3,000 bananas, I would die from radiation.
Well, don't eat 3,000 bananas.
In which my friends would remark, yes, the radiation would kill you.
Aha, yes. But no.
Not the more obvious fact of you would absolutely just like have your stomach explode.
Yeah. Maybe don't do that. Save some for the rest of us.
Kind of makes you wonder. Makes you think about how potassium is explosive underwater. I don't remember how many bananas you'd have to put together in water for it to explode.
It's a great question, and I want to know this now. Let's figure it out. Let's, who's a scientist?
I mean, I may have glasses, but I don't call myself as a scientist.
Who's someone who'd want to test this theory?
Mythbusters.
Yes, Mythbusters? Hello?
I mean, the type of things they've done, the type of things and experiences they've done with each other can be quite unhinged for sure.
Oh, it was so much fun to watch. So entertaining.
I do remember one of the more fascinating ones and like showcase the real threat was they did a jawbreaker under incredible heat and then biting down, making it explode into like a very deadly like acidic splash. And I believe one of them actually did get hit by some debris and was burned in the effect.
No, that makes me sad.
I think they were okay. I think it was like the arm or something like that, or some non-lethal spot. But it was definitely like it showcased like, yeah, this is something that you definitely need to be mindful of.
Mm-hmm.
So
don't do this at home.
Absolutely not.
No.
I am bored. Chat, do something to annoy Jess.
You don't have to. You don't have to do that, chat.
Yeah,
you don't have to listen to what Sparky says.
What did Sparky say? I only have you in my headphones right now.
He said, I'm bored, chat. Do something to annoy Jess.
Oof. What would be something that would be really annoying for you?
Probably throwing a bunch of stuff at me.
Oh.
You're not thinking about doing that yourself, are you, bud?
What? Me? No. Why would I do that? I'm gonna pet you instead. 2 little pets. Pet pats.
Ah, okay. I see how it be there, buddy boy. I don't know why I keep saying that. But the head pats will be graciously redeemed, thank you.
Oh, beautiful. Ooh, Jess, you have the mix it up, right?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I used to, and then I stopped using it because it stopped working.
Oh no. Okay, okay.
Why do you ask?
Because that's the app you would use to make the head pats do its own thing. Without
And
you
I may have to go back to it in that case. Maybe I
So
could talk to
yeah,
Peach about it because they've set it up so they can do that automatically. So
Yeah, me
perhaps
too.
it's something I have to do myself. I used to use Mix It Up for the original TTS, but then that
Yeah,
stopped
that's why-
working.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, that would just be like too frustrating to deal with, and I decided to use something else instead.
Yeah, no,
But-
Mix It Up is really good for that kind of stuff. The TTS is really frustrating for me as well, so
Well, maybe I can go back to it. Give it
It's
one
really
last chance to
good.
showcase its usefulness to me.
yeah, like you know how you can put like a clown nose on me or my mustache, right? That's Mix It Up.
Gotcha, Chief.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look it up on my own time.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Possibly tomorrow night, depending on what's going on, because I don't plan on streaming.
Okay.
On account that I'm working until 10 a.m., so.
10 a.m.
Or not 10, 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
Oh, okay. I'm like, how early are you starting? Oh my goodness. Sounds like my job at Starbucks when I used to work there.
Eesh. I'm starting at 1:30 p.m. tomorrow until 10 p.m.
Okay. Not too bad.
Especially since my Friday and it's also pay week, baby.
Ah, lovely.
And get that sweet, sweet money.
I get paid once a month. It's pretty poopy.
How big is the check?
I mean, it's enough to cover my monthly expenses.
I mean, that's also good.
So, you know, it's doing the thing, but... Boy, oh boy, I gotta be very careful.
That's very true. I mean, even with my, like, 2 or 3 times a month, I still need to be mindful about how much I spend.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have, like, subscriptions and rent and expenses, like car insurance or whatnot, so... It's a big old dealio.
Tis indeed.
I wish the days when I could save all the money I had. But I'm sure those times will come again at some point. Maybe we'll see. Probably not, but you never know.
Hopefully soon.
That would be nice. I mean, I'll still have to pay for like subscriptions, like internet and whatnot, but at least I wouldn't have to worry about like paying for rent or something like that.
Yes. I agree.
It's not really rent I'm paying for, but it's like a mortgage payment that I'm paying back. So.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of good.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Very helpful. Very thankful for my folks who've helped me pay for it.
Oh, Thanksgiving. There we go again.
Oh, we can't do that anymore. It's past 12 o'clock. You can no longer be thankful. Be gracious. Be selfish always.
Oh,
Don't actually, Jang.
I don't know how to function anymore now.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Always.
Every like video game protagonist ever or whatnot. Not every, but like majority of them. I'm sure they've been like that. Because once the villain is gone, what do they do then?
I don't know. They live their lives.
One of the biggest examples I can think of is Sonic the Hedgehog. Because the number, like, aside from water, the number one thing he hates the most is boredom.
Interesting. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I can agree to that for sure.
Yeah? You're not a fan of boredom?
I don't think anybody is.
It's fair.
It's like one of the basic human things where we constantly need to be entertained by something or someone. Lest we go cuckoo crazy.
Do you think there's like a use for boredom though? Like, why do we get bored?
I think it's a constant need for your brain to do something. Because your brain's always constantly functioning and whatnot, and like reacting, processing things and whatnot. There was a sermon I recently listened to talking about like how the human brain is like in a constant need to do something and whatnot. And this was documented in a college, I believe, where they had a bunch of students do a practice where they can go into a room with a button that would shock them. And the test was you could stay in this room for 10 minutes doing absolutely nothing, or you could press the button, get a little shock, and then leave. About, I want to say, 80% or more of the students just pressed the button to shock themselves and then leave because they couldn't bother to wait for that long.
What was the reward at the end of it again?
Oh, they could just leave.
So they had to stay in a room
For like an extended period of time. I don't think it was 10 minutes, maybe it was like an hour or something like that. Or an extended period of time. And do absolutely nothing while they were there. Or they could press the button, shock themselves, and then go back to whatever they're doing.
Is there any incentive to staying there for an hour or so?
You don't get shocked.
Nothing. Oh. Yeah, I can see everyone just being like, okay, sure, I'll get a shock.
But yeah, I think there's some value into just taking some time to just be at peace and reflect about your life and whatnot. Maybe this is like the Christian mind instead of me speaking and whatnot, but I take that time just to be at inner peace with the Lord in a sense, and just like reflect about like how I can what plans I have for the future, what things I can look forward to or be mindful about.
Sure.
The people that have affected me in my life.
Yeah, I think it's incredibly valuable.
But at the same time, and I can understand, like, waiting for an hour can be a major drag, and if you just want to just get shocked and deal with it, that's also very valid, but it just goes to show that we as human beings don't like sitting still. There's oftentimes we're like, oh man, I'm so tired, I need to take a moment to like have peace and whatnot. Oftentimes what we do in that moment and whatnot is we watch something, which keeps our mind processing and focused.
Yes, beautifully said.
So.
No, I remember when I went to like catechism, and I would tell my catechism teacher like, yeah, I don't know, I just remember feeling really bored one day, and I just kind of sat there, and it was the most boring day ever, but then towards the very end, I had this really good idea. And I got so creative, and then the very next day, I kept going. And I was working on this creative idea of mine. And my catechism teacher was like, well, that's just God giving you an idea of some sort, you know? Like, this is his blessings. And I was like, this is so cool. I love this. Thanks.
I wish I could have that like almost every time, whenever I'm like, oh man, I feel super inspired right now. I can do all these projects and whatnot. And then the next day I'm like, oh, I don't want to do them anymore. I'm drained. It's super, super agitating every time. But that's just how we are.
Yeah. You know, at least it's an interesting. I think boredom is the emotion of stillness, you know, or like it's your body saying, hey, we need to be still. We need to be at peace for a moment, because I think that's how creativity actually brews itself. Going back to a witch's house. You know what I mean? creativity can like brew from boredom. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we need it.
Just makes me think of like, I want to say like monks, or like people who train in like the ways of like martial arts, or like like inner circle this and whatnot. They spend like hours on end just like sitting and just like concentrating on like inner peace or something like that. Makes me wonder like what they focus upon to do that kind of thing too. Because they're not religious in some regard, but I believe that kind of like same sense of like finding your inner like creativity or like centeredness or something like that has some like value effect. Maybe not the same regard, but like similar principles. You know what I'm saying?
It is similar principle, absolutely. I would definitely agree.
They can be full of peace and whatnot, and the next thing you know, they're punching some guy through a wall. Or finding different creative ways of like rupturing organs inside a person's body by pressing them with like different body parts. I don't know. It's weird. I'm thinking of like Jackie Chan or something like that, or Bruce Lee.
Yeah. But like also like it's important for focus. I think it's important for your inner world.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I don't do you have a voice in your head, Jess, or is it something else? Because some people don't have voices in their head.
I think I do. I hear it whenever I talk, or like when I'm reading something or whatnot, or if I'm thinking in a sense. The voice I hear though I don't really recognize or I'm like familiar with in a sense. Unless it's like something I've heard recently, like I was watching a cartoon and whatnot, and all of a sudden I hear like the Crimson Chin talking to me when I read something out loud, or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
It's a strange thing, but I believe, yeah, I feel like I have an inner voice in some regard.
Do you... I mean, probably obvious question. Is it okay to ask like maybe a little bit more closer questions with you? Is that okay?
I don't see why not. This is a safe place,
Okay.
I'd say.
Okay, let me know if I'm crossing any lines, but like you obviously do lots of praying, right?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, and what's that like for you? Do you like speak in your head the words you like want to talk to about with God or Jesus?
I feel like I want to say yes, I do speak a lot in my head, depending on the situation, like depending on how like desperate it may be. If it's something casual or chill, like I'm thankful for this day, thank you for being here, thanks for being with peace, pray for my friends, that kind of thing. If it's something more desperate, like somebody, like a friend or family member of mine is in danger or whatnot, I feel like speaking out loud and more openly in a quiet place.
Okay.
I feels like it has a lot more profoundness to it, because it's you're like verbally saying out loud like I need help. We can't do this by ourselves. We need some sort of support or answer to get us through this hard time. To like verbally confess that like, hey, I can't do this on my own. I need you, God, to help me out with this, because this is way bigger than anything I could do. So it's it's kind of like a admittance kind of thing, like showing a vulnerability, be like, I'm sorry, I can't, I need your help with this. Kind of like the same way where you confess something to someone else that like you're wrong, or I admitted like I did this and I know I shouldn't have, and can you ever forgive me for that kind of thing?
Right, it's like a release.
It hits a lot more
Surrender.
deeper to me. Show like more vulnerability in that regard.
I understand that for sure. That's really beautiful.
Thank you. And I appreciate you asking for my consent for that.
For sure. Thank you. Yeah. I can relate to that. Like, for me, I talk to myself all the time. And, yeah, it's like my voice, but sometimes that voice changes to other voices that have been in my life. Like I relate to you saying like sometimes it's a cartoon character, and like yeah. I got a lot of different characters that speak to me, like Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I hear his voice sometimes, or Dante Bosco playing Zuko.
I figured you would have said something like Uncle Iroh, because he certainly is like a type of mental, like a voice you would hear in your kind of head kind of way, talking to you.
Absolutely. He is talking to me all the time. Definitely.
Talk about how your tea tastes like hot leaf juice.
Hot leaf juice. But I think it's important to talk to yourself like that. Like, I think that internal world voice is its own part of you in some way. You know, and
Sometimes you just gotta like mentally process or like verbally process the things you're feeling in a sense to get like a better understanding of them.
yeah, and like, I think in a sense, that's where I see the whole notion of like we are made in God's image. You know, like that talking to ourselves, that inner world, that inner strength, that inner everything. You know what I mean? Like that part of the universe, if you want to put it in the terms of universe. That's where I see that as evidence. You know, like that we can be at peace with ourselves, that we can find those answers ourselves if we just sit with it for a little bit.
I'll be honest, every time you said evidence, and immediately the first thing that came to mind was Phoenix Wright just saying, "Take that!"
Beautiful. That's so beautiful.
That's where my brain is rotted to. But again, in a more serious, and I agree with you wholeheartedly in that kind of regard, where you're like, it's nice to talk to somebody like. Whenever I deal with some circumstance where like something has gone awry, for example, like I'm working at my job and then the customers had a bad encounter with me, I linger on that way longer than I need to, just like verbally processing what just happened, what I could have done, what they could have done, that kind of thing, just to like help me get through these circumstances. Like it's not your fault, like in every regard. Because I've got the kind of mindset where like if I get hit with guilt, it lingers on to me like poison, and I hate it. I think it's like part of the blue personality group, if that makes sense. You know the personality groups where it's like blue, orange, green, and yellow.
I don't actually know about this. Tell me more.
This was something I like discovered or talked about when I was in my 2D animation college a couple of years ago. They discovered like the importance of like understanding the personality groups you have. Whereas blue is like a lot more like they're creative, they're like quickly inspired, they like to be helpful, but if they do anything that makes people feel like if they do anything that like makes them feel guilty, it like cripples them and like lingers onto them and makes them feel like the worst thing in the world.
I feel
And then
like
there's orange personality, which are very like they like to have fun. They're very like sporadic and outgoing and adventurous. And they are often very rebellious and don't make a lot of wise choices. They're kind of like a renegade in a sense.
I know you wear a lot of orange, but do you see yourself as an orange person?
I feel like I'm mostly blue, but I do see myself in some orange light for sure. When I took the test, I was like 31 points blue and then 30 points orange in comparison to everything else. I was like very, very close. There's yellow, which is more, I think, more business focused. Orange, yes, thank you, Beach.
Orange.
They're more like goal focused. Of like getting things done, making sure everything works organization like properly and swimmingly. But they could also be a lot more like strict and stubborn in terms of like their mindset and views. And they make sure like there's no funny business going on, if I recall anyway.
Okay.
And then there's green, which is a lot more like family focused and centered. And they're very outgoing and like compassionate with each other, and they make sure everybody's okay. But they can also be very clingy and very like, if I recall, they're very like center focused in a sense. They're more like they're not very open minded in terms of like other priorities and like viewpoints. I could be inaccurate, but this is what I recall hearing from before, if my memory serves me correctly. So
I'm
we
feeling
all
of the colors.
well, technically we all have like a bit of like blue, orange, yellow, and green in us. Just some are more like focused than others. For example, like I have, like I told you, I have more blue than orange, but I'm very, very close in between with those two. But I also have a bit of yellow and a bit of green in me. So in a sense, we're all plaid in different colors rather than just being like focused on like one specific color in a sense.
We're so plaid. We're a tartan.
Very, very, very plaid indeed.
Love it. I love it. That's so cool. No, I've never heard of that.
It's something I should actually look up to make sure I have more proper understanding of it.
That's really cool though, man. It kind of reminds me of a bit of like the Jungian psychology of like the archetypes and like 16 personalities. There's one that I really liked called Warrior, Magician, Lover, and Ruler, or Sovereign, or King. That's a fun kind of archetypal way to think about things, but yeah, colors is cool too.
So here I have a diagram that I can post in the general chat of my Discord here, so people can check it out if you're so curious. But it gives you like the 4 colors and what each one is more like representative. Where like blue is like emotionally driven, seeks harmony in groups, enthusiastic, creative, sympathetic. Gold, loyalty driven, respects rules and authority, responsible, organized, appreciative. Orange, short-term driven, welcomes change and variety, adventurous, competitive, impulsive. And green, logically driven, independent thinker, focused, efficient, analytical.
Okay.
Each one has their own strengths and weaknesses. And each one of them we all have a bit of this inside of us, just more so like one's more prominent than the other one. That's why I'm saying like I'm more blue than orange, but like I'm very close to being orange as well.
You know what I love about this type of work is that it's like taking parts of yourself and like anthropomorphizing it in some way,
So
and then
become a
finding a
furry?
way to sure, or
I'm just kidding.
become a character of some sort. Kind of think of like Dipper from Gravity Falls and the photocopy machine, and just like all those different versions of himself. Like one's Tyrone and the other one's, I don't know, more confident or something. But then just like kind of talking to it, if in a sense, you know, like showing it some love.
It's fascinating in a sense because it reminds me of my early days when I was in Tumblr, when I first made the like personification of like Jess West the Best. Back then I had a bunch of like different Jesses that had different names. Like one was named Hiragana, who was very timid and shy, but also could be like very like, he was also a ninja, so he could be very like strong and focused if need arised. Or there was DJ, who was very edgy and like the kind of the cool kid in a sense, where he would wear like brown and have like shades instead of glasses, and be kind of like, hey, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Or there was Jessica, who was like very ambitious and had like was like part of a military group that could go around and doing all these like different covert missions.
Interesting.
I might bring them back. Honestly, it might be cool to showcase that on like an art stream or something like that, to be sure.
Absolutely.
Who knows?
Like, yeah. I think it's also important to maybe talk to them again, if you ever want to, and just acknowledge their existence. I always think it's fun. I have my own little shadows, personally. And they can get kind of complicated and heavy, but yeah, I've got my different parts of myself too. One of which I call him the executive, and he's like this part of me that when things get really stressful or angry, I can just be a little too blunt and honest and say some hurtful things. I have in the past, at least. And, you know, I just acknowledge that's just a part of me that sometimes only thinks business. And it comes from that place of survival, of just like trying to get things done so we don't have any of those like unknown variables that can hit us in the butt.
I'll be honest, hearing those words of like you being like mean and like serious or something, like serious maybe yes, but like you being mean or like aggressive or whatnot, I cannot see that in you at all.
Oh,
Every time I've seen you, maybe because you've never showed this on like stream or whatnot, but almost every time I see you, you've been just like a very like timid, kind, chill little goober that I love.
oh, thank you.
So
That's really kind.
it's just fascinating hearing you like that. That's a thing you've been before. I've never thought of you like that.
I mean, sometimes the people that are the most happy on the outside
Are the most
can
broken
actually
on the inside. I've dealt with that before.
and maybe taken that logic to, you know, a super nice chill goober who has, ooh, I just hit a random spot on this and I just fatinged it.
Nice.
But yeah, I've had some moments where my anger has scared people. It has scared me. I have said things that I wish I never said. And it has definitely led to that. Well, kind of the person you see today who doesn't want to be scary ever again sometimes. But I know it's a part of me, and you know it's not to be shamed or dismissed, but a part of me that just needs some extra love, you know.
I mean, I've been there before myself. Like, I remember saying, like, I used to be a very, like, cowardly and, like, scared person. And that sometimes can be shown in my, like, regular life for sure. Or even on stream. Like, I said this jokingly, but, like, every time somebody raids me, I'm on, like, I feel fear at first. Where I'm like, oh, shoot, somebody's paid attention to me. Somebody wants to see me. Somebody actually cares about me being, like, a person that people can see, and like I have to make a first impression upon. What do I do? What do I say? That kind of thing. So it's funny in a sense, but at the same time, it's something like I need to be more like. It's a part of you that you need to like admire or like just see and like take notice of. That's something that deserves appreciation and love, just as much as every other part of you.
Yeah.
But it's something that you shouldn't like push away, lest it'll come back and consume you. I've seen that a couple of times in like movies, especially like Pixar movies or like DreamWorks in a sense. They kind of showcase that kind of thing before in a much more realer sense.
Oh, Pixar does that so brilliantly.
I want to say like Finding Nemo is a good example of a movie that does that, but I'm sure there's another one I can think of that does something like that.
Well, tell me why Finding Nemo is a good example for you.
I'm thinking of Norm when he showcases like he's a caring father who's very cautious and whatnot. He wants everything to be in control, and then as soon as something goes out of control, he is like desperate. He's angry. He gets very flustered at times. He doesn't know what he's doing, or he wants to be in control in a sense.
Marlin? His name's Marlin, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Marlin.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
it's through Dory that he finally like realizes like he could be a bit more open and vulnerable to himself, to showcase that kind of thing, and to be more aware like what he does can actually lead to some dangerous situations. So, like the fact that he was very like strict and stubborn to begin with is the main reason why Nemo got caught to begin with, because he told his son not to demanded to like bring him back away from the boat and rebelled in that kind of regard, and that's what got Nemo to get caught in the begin with. So
Absolutely, that's so beautiful. And
You're
you know what's
beautiful.
connecting me to? You're beautiful.
No, you're beautiful.
But you're connecting me to a cool thought I was having with some friends where we were talking about the difference between rigidity and discipline, right? And, you know, rigidity being like, I'm like, sometimes we call it discipline, but I think it's actually just like you're trapping yourself in a sense. And like for me, rigidity sounds and looks like, you know, I have to get good sleep, so I'm gonna shut off all the lights and every electronic in my household at 8 p.m. every evening, and there's no exceptions. You know, and we're gonna lay in bed at 8 o'clock and we're gonna just fall asleep perfectly every time. But like, you see why that's a trap, right? Right? Whereas like discipline could be, I'm going to start winding down at around 8 o'clock, and you know, yeah, maybe I'll shut off the lights, but we'll allow for what other types of nuances or things that will arise, you know, and just kind of having that surrender to it, as opposed to it must happen this way. You know, you're leaving that room for stuff happens. You know?
I feel like that could be like heavily set upon in terms of like addictions. I won't go into detail of my addictions and whatnot, but I feel like I could learn from that kind of respect because I've dealt with in the past before. Like, all right, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna shut this off. I'm not gonna look at this anymore. I'm gonna focus entirely on just being like pure at heart and not focus on that kind of thing. And that ultimately fails because it feels like I'm suffocating in a sense, and I have to break out eventually. But
Beautifully
I gotta learn
said.
to be more like you said, more like lenient and submissive to like that kind of effect, where it'd be like, all right, we could take a break from this kind of thing, or like we can tone it down in a sense and like focus on being with other friends and whatnot. You could do other things to like
Mm,
or urge yourself away from that kind of like unhealthy behavior in a sense. That's why I find this community super important because it's been very helpful in regards to like leaning back to those like temptations of like the flesh in a sense of like going into like unpure behaviors and patterns.
sure. Okay. Yeah. And I love that. Did you know I used to work in addictions?
Interesting.
Yeah. I, so I totally understand what you're saying, and yes, um, I definitely find that what we call in the addictions field is harm reduction. That type of behavior is so much more effective. It really is, right? The notion that um, how I know that it's probably going to be impossible for me to talk your ear off to not doing the thing, right?
Right.
So, how can I still show you love, and how can we reduce the harm while this thing is still happening, right? Because I just want you to be alive. At the end of the day, I want you to experience this life, and I want you to know that you're still loved, you know. And how can we reduce the harm? What can we do? And I think that's where the healing of all of that kind of begins, is kind of at that love foundation, you know? How can we still love ourselves?
I was gonna say, like, I think the most important thing for that kind of regard is like to know that this is not something that you're struggling with alone. There's other people out there who are also dealing with this kind of thing before you, and you need to like open yourself up to being in that kind of like vulnerable state. Just be like, all right, I do need help in that regard, and I do need someone to show me that they want to help me, but they have to like kind of udge in, be like, hey, I'm gonna make sure you're doing all right. Otherwise, I'm like, I can't help you otherwise in that kind of case. You probably explain it better than I could, but I hope you understand what I'm getting at.
I absolutely do, and that makes sense, and I love that. I love it. Thank you for sharing.
I apologize to the guys in chat that wasn't expecting this much of a deep stream, but it's kind of those things that what happens when we talk about each other doing a game like this. It's funny. But it's also like I've been really enjoying this time together, and I'm very happy that we were able to do it together, so thank you very much for that.
Oh, thanks, Jess. Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for being here.
Hee 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 hoo hoo.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it is, and my forearm is starting to really get sore.
Ooh. Are you using like your mouse to like move around the mouse, or like your? Are you using your full forearm to move the mouse around or whatnot, or what?
No, I'm using the WASD on my keyboard, and it's just in this weird position in my. I get this sometimes when I stream this game too.
That's why I was saying you should play with a controller for the movement rather than using the WASD keys.
You know what? After how my forearm feels right now, I think you're correct. I must.
But thankfully, we're almost done here, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But we need to find the last few bits that need to be cleaned before we're all done here. Not to mention, we've been streaming for about like 2 hours and 40 minutes now, so.
Oh wow, it goes by so fast.
It seems like like the details in this place go for quickly, and then there's like the 99% that lasts for like an hour, trying to find the last few snippets of whatever it needs to be cleaned, and it's so aggravating every time.
It's immensely aggravating, and like I love this game until this point.
This makes it makes me thankful why we have the like 2-player co-op feature of you struggling to find this last thing with your friend.
Yes. So you get like 2 pairs of eyes.
We also have the checklist to see what's going on. Conservatory small roof window. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sore. I'm just gonna take
if you need to take a rest, that's all good, my man. I don't want to push you any further than what you've done.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take a quick pause. I'm gonna watch you though. What's that?
See me with my dual control action. As you're spraying me, I can feel the rumbling in my controller.
Oh, did you? You feeling this? You got something. I heard the fitting.
I do feel it on my controller. I like, here, I'll put it on the table. Spray me.
Ooh, I heard that. I heard that.
So I think it's mainly in the face.
Is it? Interesting.
Let it linger for a moment.
Ooh, sorry, I'm moving. You have to let it linger. You have to. You have to. There it is. Amazing.
There's a new discovery for you.
Beautiful.
Oh, I see more dirt in this side here. Also, I know what song you're recording. Like, I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. And do you have to let it linger?
Do you have to? Yeah.
The way she sings is kind of odd, but it's more like a country tone in a sense. I don't know. Is it a country song? I can't tell. Maybe not.
I think
but
it's like a. I don't think so.
She sings it in a very intriguing tone.
Mm-hmm.
A very fascinating, most fascinating tone.
We love Alanis. Alanis Morissette.
pillars, apparently hiding some grime.
Come on in. Oh hey,
Oh,
it's
hi, Wolfie.
Wolfie.
I seem to
We made
have,
PB and pickle
I see-
sandwiches.
I seem to have summoned you through my through your catchphrase. Sorry, through my catchphrase of fascinating, most fascinating.
Fascinating things.
Fascinating, most fascinating, indeed. I wonder why you get so agitated when I say fascinating. Ow. Fascinating, most fascinating.
Very fascinating. How's it going, Wolfie? Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
I mean, right now he's constantly throwing objects at my face, but I'm assuming he's doing well.
Or not
House
objects.
eaves.
Oh,
What are the eaves? Are they dropping? Oh, there it is.
I got something. I fatigued it. I fatigued something. Just got off work. Whew.
So I'm beat.
You heard it here, folks. Wolfie is a vegetable.
I was gonna say the bird from Mega Man.
That too.
Spelled more correctly in that regard. House eaves. What's an eave? What's a snurp?
What's a snurp? What's a snurch?
Do you know what a snurp is?
Nope.
If you play Miitopia, you'll probably figure it out. Aha, I found the eve. That seems to be the trouble one. Where is the trouble? That is the question. That is the question I am pondering in my mind. I need to get this other ladder.
Cheer ladder.
I cannot put the ladder on that glass for some reason. I was concerned about how long this one would take us. I think, oh, this probably might be a bit easier than I expected. Probably lasted about an hour and a half, and I have to find something else. No, we're getting close to 3 hours here, so I'm thinking this one is just fine.
Yes.
There we go, finally.
Oh, I heard that fatigue, but there's still more.
The house entrance door handles, both of them are dirty. Both of them are still dirty and filthy. Jenkins. Do you know my common catchphrase of Jakers?
Yes, I'm now more familiar.
Do you know where I got it from originally?
I remember you telling me, but I forgot, and I'm sorry.
Do you remember a PBS Kids show called Piggly-Winks?
No.
No? What, you would know?
No, actually, no. Piggly-Winks?
Piggly-Winks.
It's kind of surprising, because I watched a lot of PBS growing up. My PBS shows were like Sagwa and Zoom and Dragon Tales and Cyber.
Oh, Dragon Tales. Love Dragon Tales. Mine were mainly like Dragon Tales, Sesame Street, Between the Lions,
Okay.
Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, yes, Cyber Chase. It's still happening, I think.
Is it? My word, that's a long show. But yes, there was another show called Jakers: The Adventures of Piggly-Winks, which was it was a talking pig. It was 3D animated. I think there was I want to say a cow and a duck as well.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find an image of it here. Perhaps if I showed you, it would be more enlightening.
Ah,
Yes, there was a cow and a duck and I think a little piglet as well. And then they have these wacky adventures.
okay, let's take a look. There's a cow in a log and adventure in the bottom of the sea. There's a cow in a log and adventure in the bottom of the sea.
What are you quoting?
I don't know. There's like that song. There's a toad. There's a toad. There's a toad in the bottom of the sea.
I'll take
Do
your
you know
word
that
for
one?
it. Vaguely. I remember a rendition of it from Markiplier specifically, but it's a bit more phallic. So I won't repeat it.
Oh, yes. Okay. Let's see.
Also, apparently, there's one of these jack-o'-lanterns, or two of these jack-o'-lanterns is still dirty.
Oh no.
There's no way that's the title. That's the title there, Dolly. That's what it's called. 100%. I'm not crazy, okay? That's the name of the show.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
I'm sure you believe me, but I'm not sure if Dolly believes me.
Oh, Dolly, just
Based on the comment they made on my Discord in general. Aha, this guy's got a big splotch right here.
Okay, let's see if I can readjust a little bit this way.
There you go. Jack-o'-lanterns are clean.
Huzzah!
Perimeter walls.
Yeah,
Just missing a
my
spot
arm
here.
is actually pretty dang sore. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's all good, buddy. You're all fine and dandy. People are here to watch my gameplay, but not yours anyway, so you're fine.
Absolutely, right?
If just Catherine Takamaki, my dearest friend. This further accentuates the point why I like playing on controller rather than mouse and keyboard. Luke Katrana is here as a witness to that effect. You can understand why I prefer playing on controller rather than mouse and keyboard, because it makes your arms sore. It makes them very sore. Yes, you can be crazy and correct. It's not mutually exclusive, you know. I mean, that's very fair. I'm well aware that I'm both crazy and correct, but I'm not as crazy as some people think I am.
Nice.
Anyway, to further insinuate my point, this is why I prefer playing on a controller in terms of like any game at all, if I'm able to, whether it be like first-person shooter or just a casual like
Peach is small,
first-person game
aren't
or
they?
third-person game or something like that. Any game at all I will play on controller because I was born with a Game Boy and a GameCube, and I just like playing on controller a lot more. The only game I played on like mouse and keyboard were like old school computer games. That's like I want to say Tycoon or Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is not like a physically demanding mouse and keyboard kind of game.
I love
Or some
Roller
like
Coaster
old
Tycoon.
school Tonka computer games, or like Putt Putt Travels Through Time.
Jess, I found a controller just now. It is so much better. It is so much better.
Like I said, you use a controller to move around and whatnot, and then just for like spraying and whatnot, I just use my mouse for that. You understand now. Your vision has been heightened to the way I play the game, and I'm sure
Just
other
like-
people play it too.
You know what? I'm probably gonna have to just readjust because, like, yeah, no, my arm is so sore still. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do too much still. Ooh, I see conservatory window. Oh, why is this dirty?
Apparently the chimney's
Oops.
dirty.
What's the check button on a controller though? This is the question.
That's the right D-pad.
Right D-pad. Right.
You know what a D-pad is?
Yes, it's the directional pad.
Okay, cool. It's the little plus thing that you see.
Plus, indeed. Okay, I can't see it. But there's something.
I think it's
here.
probably because it's up here. Like you have to stand up
Is it?
in a very
Oh.
It's usually in a very obscure spot.
It's always obscure. The obscurities. Oh, yes.
Yes, the obscurities. Like the scent of fresh garbage, you see. There we go, I got it. Somehow.
Ah, beautiful. Well done, well done.
Also, I'm glad that you enjoy Sparky. You guys actually are able to hear Sparky now. Again, he was talking the entire time. I heard him. Nobody else did. So I'm glad I've changed that now. What else is need to be done?
Oh,
There's the well roof and then the well roof frame.
well roof. Well roof.
Just right here.
It's probably not
Oh,
the
I
chimney.
see it. I can see it. I'm staring directly right at my face.
Beautiful. Meat more meat. Oh, oh. I saw a thing. What did I just see? No. We're looking through. Trying to see if we can clean.
Can I stand on this crane and do it? Yes, I can.
Oh, I saw it.
There's only three more things left until we're done.
Front.
This stream has gone through a roller coaster of conversation topics. I will not lie, but it's been fun.
You know what? That's what they're here for.
Exactly.
The conversation.
Oh, this one's dirty.
Why we do the thing we do.
If you press up on the D-pad, you get like the freestyle method, so you can just wag your wrist around rather than just like having your whole screen shake.
Oh, I don't know if I like that myself. But thank you.
Oh, it's not for everybody. I just find it handy when I just want to like just quickly spray a bunch of things and make my mouse go like crazy, so people can see how furious I'm swinging my mouse around.
That sounds like fun.
It is.
Maybe I should try it.
Make your other arm sore.
Yeah, that's fun. That is fun.
Especially handy if you have like a big mess right at the get-go, like when you first started, you just want to get right into it.
Okay, I can see that. Oh, 3 more things. The front turret windows. Like, I was literally just looking at them.
How did I miss you? There you go. One more Halloween sign needs to be cleansed. You. House dormer roof ridges. As if I know where that is specifically.
Oh, front turret window frame. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I see that. I see it. I see it.
They give such elaborate descriptions for every single piece of thing you have to wash, and then you have to figure out what exactly that they mean.
Mm-hmm. What's the crouch again?
Right stick. Just press down on it.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Amazing. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Maybe she's bored with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Sorry if that came out funny. I was falling.
That was kind of like, yeah, like an in and out, kind of quick. It was funny. It was good. Come on, please. Please, oh please. Just get clean. Would that be okay? I don't know what's wrong with this one.
The stain gives off a yellow glow, but the yellow glow is also the type of shade for the window, so it's very. There we go. I found it.
Well done.
It was like on the
But that's
outside.
not all of them?
There's still one more,
No more.
and then I gotta find out the house dormer roof ridges, whatever that is.
House dormer roof.
Oh, I found it, and then I can figure out where it's dirty. Never mind, I found that.
Done.
There's only one front turret window frame left, and then we'll be done.
Goodness. Hooray. Project almost complete.
I found it. I found
Did
it.
you?
I see the thing that needs to be done.
You doth
not-
see the thing.
This dirty grime will not escape me this time. The world will be mine.
Did you do it?
I win.
Wait, it still says 99% though.
Does it?
Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Hooray! You
It showed me
did it.
job finished on my screen, but then I looked at the top left and like, wait, 99%. What do you mean? What else needs to be done?
That was so weird. Good job. Let's take a look at the beautiful work that we've done.
Oh my goodness gracious, so delightfully delectable in every shape and way and form.
It almost makes me think of like the
Super Power Washer. Just to let you know, the party was a riot. Everyone had an amazing time. And guess who turned up? The Sour Sisters. At first, I thought it was going to be a carnage. They glided in with their sinister cackle, their waves lifted to the ready. But as they circled the scene, everyone was in such a happy vibe that it completely disarmed them. And that brought us just enough time to show them that we aren't throwing it out the old ways. We're giving them a sprinkle. Then the real magic began. And how it was amazing how they all just softened, bloomed, and blossomed. It turns out that they're not actually the Sour Sister, but the Sower Sisters. Sower is in the sower of seeds? Yeah, they had herbs and roots in their pockets that I've never heard of, let alone know what to do with. They apologized and plonked themselves in the apothecary, adding a pinch here and another there, until every potion sang. Honestly, I doubt there'd be that much laughter and dancing anywhere, ever. It feels like a community is really coming together now, and without your special brand of magic, I don't think what would have happened. At least not like that. Thank you!
Yes.
Ooh,
Good voice acting.
thank you. Well, I think with that, my dear... What the heck is behind me? I think with that, my dear banana Gangar friend, we could probably end it there, because boy howdy, we've been going longer than I almost thought we were. It's like about 3 hours, but hey. Yep, it's been a very entertaining and enlightening stream, and I hope you all had a good time. Echo Jess, no! You'll see him another time, maybe. Who knows? Probably, anyway. But yes, thank you again, Virgil B. Coble, for the raid. Very much appreciate it. And thank you to everybody who stuck around and watched this and listened and had a good time. And I hope you enjoyed the nice, I want to say, enlightening and, I want to say, deep discussion we've had in our time together, for sure. Both fun and very insightful at the same time. And I thank Luca for that wholeheartedly. It's been made it very entertaining indeed, so thank you very much for that. Do you have anything to say before we raid out to our another person?
No, just happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Give thanks where you can. And thank you, Jess, for having me on. Appreciate it.
I'm very thankful that you were able to come and participate with us today, so The stream would have not been possible without you. Or at least not this game anyway. I would have done something else, but not as fun. I feel like not as engaging.
It was a good time. Yeah, thank you for the chats. And the voice acting stuff, that was fun.
No, that'll happen every time we stream. Anytime I stream, so we can always look forward to that. Be sure.
Yeah, but like breaking down some of the things you're doing, it was cool.
Well, I hope I was a bit more insightful in how I do my method. Those aren't things. Those are objects of pain. How dare you?
Objects of pain.
Objects of pain. But anywho, before anything else, let us raid into my dear friend Thrinkle Vanguard. They're playing some Threpbang, or I forget what the game is called. What was it called again? Let me see if I can find it. Trepang, which is a very action-packed, violent game, which is a lot. I want to say a vast difference than what we just dealt with. So, if you're ready for that kind of mayhem, brace yourself for that.
Let's do it. Let's stick around and see what it's all about.
Also, I turned into a vampire. Why not? It's in the mood of Halloween anyway. As always, be kind and considerate to those we're into, treat others well, be treated, all that jazz, and stay strong, stay safe, and stay the best you can be, everyone. Love you all like the Dickens, and I hope you
Come
have
on
a
in,
good rest
the
of the
Broken
night.
Shard.
Hello, Broken
We
Shard.
made PB and pickle sandwiches.
I don't know when you'll be back there, Luca. Do you have any idea?
Like back doing some more power wash with you. I don't know. Whenever you'd like.
I
Let me know.
mean, when you're going to be active again for sure. Whether you're hanging out with Boo or somebody.
Oh,
Hunter.
Is there a Pokemon reading stream soon? We haven't set a date yet, but I usually do my Dark Souls Fridays, and then it's been kind of just turning into Sunday evenings doing Breath of the Wild. So.
Yes, I remember you said you were starting that. I remember seeing that last time, I believe.
Mm-hmm. It's been a fun little time. Silly times, lots of toots. But yeah, that's all I've really got planned. But yeah, if you want to come check it out, please do so.
I would highly recommend it. This little goober is a wonderful lad. Lovely musician at that, so do check him out. And check out their YouTube as well. They make some lovely covers, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you.
Everybody's been rated already, so I will just end the stream here and hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
I'll
Chad.
see ya Wednesday.
Okay, bye.
The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemons you see.